We did hats. Matter of fact, I think y'all wearing one of the flower embroidered hats out in about places and shit. So dope dress up hat. Matter of fact, the episode that I'm on with Monique for DJ Shuttle and all of them, I got that joint on.
Shout out DJ Shuttle.
Word, God. Shuttle's my guy. But yo,
DTF too.
DTF, shout out to DTF.
Back then, he's one of the originals.
Mm-hmm. I ain't gonna front. We got cool to back the bones on the live and shit. I'm gonna bring you in a little bit, son.
Mm-hmm.
But stay on the show, man. You gonna be respectful.
Okay, we on. We are on. We are live on YouTube.
Mm-hmm. We got cameras galore on us right now, y'all.
All right, so we're gonna do the thing. The mics is set up already.
Yeah.
So going to the opening. Okay, good. We going. The warning sign is up.
Right.
The S.STREET media sign is up. Eight, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Yeah. Volcano music. Yeah. Yeah, I'll be the essence. I'm impressive how I be flexing. Tonight is on you and whatever your preference, so we can slide. Go somewhere simple and nice and quiet. Enjoy the time staring in your eyes. I'm loving this vibe, the longest strangers. Let's take a moment to get. Sex is overrated, that's a different arrangement. That's if you want to. We can do whatever, girl, you in the mood for. Make myself real comfortable and take my shoes on. Every time I see her, she gets better. The squats in the gym is making her booty fatter. I'm a fan. City waving to you from the stand. All it took was a few likes and convo on the gram. Appetite for destruction, it's a head-on collision. For the way things is looking, you want to miss it. So I can't wait to see what she thinks. Anxious all pulling up the franchise.
I get to know you. I just wanna show you something. Do you mind if I come over? I just wanna show you something new.
Said it did too much, you want that old thing back. Chillin' on stoop, you know the old school rap. Snuck me in the crib like she got a first tat. Kissing on her lips, show where her heart at. Got me in my feelings, she know where I'm hard at. I ain't gotta talk, she know where to start at. Been wanting you for me, praying that you let me in it. With blacked out like I belong in the Senate. Backseat love if the window tinted. I just wanna lift you up every word I'm in it. Talk about our dreams, dinner on the beach. Bring the stars to your table, girl, you ain't gotta reach. I'm supposed to watch you drown, as the bullet did a preach. I prefer to lift you up, please don't interrupt. She knows that I'm different, I walk with a strut. Body smoking like a native, you belong in a hut.
Do you mind if I get to know you? I just wanna show you something. Do you mind if I come on over? I just wanna show you something.
Oh, so you had your heart broken. Can I fix it? I'll treat you right. And baby, you don't have to worry about you being pleased. I'll do you dirty. Respectful. And if I wanted to sit on you with this full moon, would you mind?
Do you mind if I get to know you? I just wanna show you something. Do you mind if I come on over? I just wanna show you something new.
Y'all know what it is. That was ELO, the franchise. The song was so fire, I had to open up the show with that. But as y'all know, I usually go into a bunch of topics that's going on. I want to talk about some of the shit that I said last week because I got some new information, so I want to clear up some other things. But at the same time, I got my guest in here with me, and I opened up the show with his music, and it's a real big story behind this opening music, which was a fire song. But I want to introduce y'all to dope independent artists out here in New York City, grinding, doing his thing. You know what I'm saying? I was just at a daylight event at Amarachi Lounge on Tuesday, and ELO was chosen. So everybody make some noise for ELO, the franchise. Yeah. Back, back. You know what I mean? That's a fact. Brooklyn. So we're gonna get into everything about you and stuff like that. And you're gonna tell them how you started, where you at with it right now, where you plan on going, some of the affiliations you affiliated with. And but I want to get into the song that I played because this was like some real dope type Ja Rule, one of them vibes, one of them type of joints. And that shit was a hit, bro. So what's up with that? Well, I ain't hearing you pushing that one.
All right, well, it's an ugly story. Pretty much the guy that you heard on the record with me,
right,
did something real crazy. Me and him partnered up, became a team together.
Right.
It's alongside with me, rocking with David L. When me and him came, he hit me like, yo, bro, I see you working a little too hard on the gram. Like, I can help you. This, that, and the third. Whatever. Came to my crib. We did the paperwork and all that. Looked at me, said, yo, bro, you trust me? I'm like, yeah. You're my man. I trust you.
Dapped you up.
All that. So long story short, bro, it became like I thought he was my brother. Like, me and him got the same birthday. You know what I mean? Like,
oh, okay.
Long story short, bro, he did something real grimy. You know what I mean? Like, I'm talking about grimy, like super grimy. So that's why the record really didn't never take off, because it's like before the record even grew legs, that's when the problem started.
But do you think the problem started from the popularity that was looking like it was coming from the record? Well, then I'm not surprised. That ain't nothing new, bro. Like, I didn't went through that with mad motherfuckers already.
But also, it came from, see, I'm gonna tell you this, like, in the last couple, like, I'm gonna say like 3 to 4 years, I've been learning people.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And like learning energy from people.
But that you could, even if you didn't learn energy, you could still sense it. Because even when you was little in school, you could tell if another little kid didn't like you, or he was a bully, or he tried to do something to you.
Now what I'm trying to tell you is, it wasn't none of that. It was, you my bro. Yo, I love you, bro.
While he's robbing you.
I love you. Like, he was like, yo, I love you, E. Like, you my man.
Robbing you at the same time.
I'm going to just tell y'all the story. So long story short, I think he was there that night. It was an event, 2020, in Flatbush. I don't remember the name of the club. Respect the Grind, David L. They had an event.
Up Nostrand Avenue?
I think so.
Yeah, it's a club they always be using out there. I'd be passing it sometimes when I be going through Brooklyn.
So boom. So long story short, that record, right? I'm gonna say, all right, the guy that's on that record with me,
right?
It's a certain female that my lady at the time introduced me to.
Right.
He didn't like her because she wasn't on him. But this is just my homegirl though.
Right.
Long story short, bro, what he did, he made a fake Instagram. He was deeming my girl, but he was acting like a female. And he was messaging her like, yo, your man doing this.
Oh,
your man doing that. Your man did it.
Yo, he was mad that your homegirl ain't want him, so he tried to break your shit up.
So it's like,
wow.
And I'm gonna tell you, like,
that is some slime boy shit.
So within, like, right after that record, right after that show, the following week, I was going to Miami.
Mm-hmm.
I told my girl, if you're gonna be mad at me that I didn't tell you that she was out there. But what I'm saying to you is, that's your friend. At that time, my girl, she was 6-7 months pregnant. You know what I'm saying? I ain't no sleazeball, bro. I ain't green. I ain't grimy. I wouldn't try to like smash your friend. You know what I'm saying? Somebody you introduced me to, and you 6-7 months pregnant with my son. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't do that. Like, my heart ain't. I'm not that. You know what I mean?
So you saying you wouldn't cheat on your girl if she was pregnant with your baby?
Bro, honestly, I wouldn't cheat on her.
A lot of niggas fucking on their baby mothers.
Nah, see, but the thing is with me, bro, like, I believe in karma, and like, that ain't even in me like that. Like, how would I, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, long story short, bro, and on top of that, homegirl, she cool. She one of the homies, bro. Like, I wouldn't even.
And you met her through your girl?
Through my girl.
Oh, so then why would, if she bringing her around you, she not expecting you to be doing those.
See what I'm saying? Like,
and your man couldn't get the friend, so he started trying to break you and your girl.
Bro, I don't know what it was, bro. Long story short, went out to Miami. I told my girl, because my girl, she started feeling a little ways about homegirl. over something stupid, over Instagram, bro. It wasn't even nothing crazy.
It ain't having to do with you trying to fuck or nothing like that?
None of that, bro. It just that, like,
problem.
that's what says a whole bunch of shit.
Yeah, so look, I already understand what that's all about, and you ain't even got to go no deeper.
Bro.
So basically, you and that nigga ain't fucking with each other no more. Is that why the song's not out?
Yeah.
So why you just can't take him off? Is it your song or his song? What is it?
I mean, it was my record in the beginning.
Okay.
You know what I mean? But we shot a video for it, did all of that. You know what I mean? But it's like, see, prior up to that record,
that's a hot record. So
I'm gonna tell you this. Prior up to the record, right? Now this is what he told me. I put right hand to God, bro. Mm-hmm. He got a new job. He said, "Yo, E, we gonna get back to the music. I just started this new job. Let me get my schedule together, you know, and we gonna get back working or whatever." So I said, "All right."
Is this after he already did all that other shit?
Now this is before.
Okay.
This is like around like I'm gonna say maybe like late July, early August, sometime like that. That happened in like October.
Right.
Because everybody was going to Miami for that carnival thing.
Right.
Whatever. So this happened in October. So long story short, he said, "Look, I started a new job. Let me get my schedule together and we're gonna get back working in another week or so."
Right.
So I said, "I ain't no problem, bro. Like, do your thing, man. I'm here. Whenever you're ready, let me know." So out of the blue, I get a random call like, "Yo, what's up, E?" I'm like, "What's up?" He like, "Yo, you don't feel we kind of distant?" I'm like, "What do you mean? Like, you over there, you don't call me?" I said, "Bro, you're working. You figuring out your schedule. I'm letting you do you." So he like, "Yeah, nah. Like, son, you ain't handling your part for us being in a group." I'm like, "What you mean?"
"Oh, y'all was a group?" Like,
all right, the plan was when we did the paperwork together, it was me, him, and my other cousin Blind. Shout out to Blind. It was me, him, and my cousin Blind.
What was the name of the group?
I don't even want to say, bro. I don't even want to get this nigga no light, bro.
You already did. We played the record.
Well, people go look, they gonna see, and if you follow, you gonna, you know what I mean? But
all right.
It's like,
song is fire.
So the thing was, is like, that's like all three of us came together, and you got a project coming out. We put money up for you.
Okay.
So it's like, all right, you working on your album? So he came to me and said, "Let's do an album together." So I said, "Fuck it." You know, we cut costs and we do a whole album. So we did an album together. Long story short, I'm not to my own horn. I was kicking his ass on every record. You know what I'm saying? So it was just, but at the same time, I'm not thinking like that. Like, you my man.
So you
we
think
working
you got
together.
Jealous of your verses over here?
Bro, I don't know.
That could be true too, because niggas be getting jealous for some of the weirdest shit.
Look, but let me tell you this. So that day when I got the phone call, and he was like, "I think you too passive. You too nice. Like, you too this, that, and the third. I'm an alpha wolf. I'm this. I'm just listening to him like, word." So I said, "Yo, bro." He said, "Yo, you slacking." I said, "Bro, I don't never slack when it comes to music. When it's time to put up money, I got my money. When it's time to do whatever, I got this, I got that." So he was like,
"You definitely look like you're not hurting in the money department."
Well, look, but check it out though, bro. He was like, "It's a first time for everything." I'm like, "Word." He like, "Word." So I said, "Bro, the reason why I'm not the way how I used to be, because I punch niggas in the face, bro. Like, I was, you know what I mean?" And he was like, "Yeah, and I shoot niggas." So I'm like, "Yo, bro, what's up with this animosity?" I said, "You talking to me? I'm thinking me and you boys, but I'm just talking to you on some." So I started peeping little vibes. He said, "You know what? We're gonna have a meeting. You bring your girl. I'm gonna bring my girl. You bring your cousin and your brother with you, and I'm gonna bring my girl, and we're gonna have a meeting." Came to the meeting, and mind you, I got a project out, start from scratch. The record that I'm pretty much explaining this whole situation is called "Don't Explain," because at the end of the day, I caught you. Don't explain. I caught you. So long story short, bro, came to the meeting, and we sitting there. He pretty much making it seem to me like I'm some fucked up nigga, like, "You this, E, and you that, and you that," and everybody looking at him like, "Yo, E not like that." Because I'm gonna ask you a question. When you met me, did I come off like some grimy, sleazy, like I'm a sneaky type? Bro, that shit is not in my heart, bro. So I knew him since 2010. So I would never expect no shit like that.
How old in 2010? Like, you was in your what, 20s? Like,
yeah.
So
I was in like my late 20s. Yeah.
All right, so y'all was already grown. So however he was and whatever hate he had in his blood, he had that already. So you ain't got to worry about that.
Bro, it was just weird, bro. And it's like at the end of the day,
mad grimy niggas in this industry.
But that, I'm gonna tell you why like kind of like fucked me up, because me and my lady at the moment, we not together.
Over that? Get the fuck out of here.
Because it was
K.O. Kane was good.
Because I'm gonna tell you this, it was a conversation that we had.
K47.
And he said that he kept asking me some questions. So you know, like being dudes, like you have like even Donald Trump, bro. Like he was like, "I'll grab him by the pussy." Like You have God talk. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying?
You know that the person's going back and telling them.
Bro, it ain't even that. He recorded me with his phone, bro.
Wow.
He sat there and he had his phone on record.
But you talking some shit about you with the blame shorty or something like that?
But I said, you know what? I want to do that. That's the homie. I was just joking. He's like, yo, you gonna try? He kept trying to like, and I'm like, why he keep asking me that? He kept asking me. So when I'm like, I'm looking at him.
Yeah, that's a snake ass.
And I thought about it before I answered it. I thought about it before I answered it. You know what I'm saying? I thought about it and I said, that's my man. I'm just joking. It's me, him, my cousin, and my brother. I said, nah, bro, that's the homie. I wouldn't do that. Right after he got that recording, he waited. And what he did was, this is why my girl's 6-7 months pregnant at the time, right? He waited, from October, he stalked my girl from October all the way to March of 2021. DMing her every other day.
So is he with her now?
No, bro. He was just weird, bro. He was messaging.
Infatuated with your girl.
Nah. This is what I got from it. Because I'm gonna tell you this.
It's mysterious.
No.
This is right now.
No. Look, I don't think it's about the girl. It's the fact that what you are, what you say you are, I'm that. As far as music. Mm-hmm. Whatever you portray yourself to be. Because I came from, just like you, I came from the real era of hip hop, bro. Mm-hmm. I was taught how to write a record, not how to rap. Records, not rap. So whatever you think you are, I'm it. I'm it. So when he got around me, you knew what I do. You know what I'm saying? So it's like when he got around me, started seeing like, this nigga not acting like he's really like a genuine dude. He's really that.
So basically, dude was just a fraud that was like jealous of you.
Yo, bro, and at the end of the day,
a stand, right?
I'm
trying to sabotage him type stand.
Right. So the thing is this. It's not about he after my girl. If I can break this nigga, take away what he loved, which I know he loved, because like. So she went for all of that and y'all wound up not being together over that shit? The reason why me and my lady didn't be together, well, we ended up kind of like splitting is because she felt like I didn't address the issue when she wanted me to. You know, like when the female, they feeling something, they want to talk, like, oh, can we talk? And I'm like, yo, you keep talking about this shit like I got framed, this nigga set me up, da-da-da-da. She like, nah, but my feelings, you know, females, they deal with feelings and shit, so. Emotions. Yeah, so it's like, I told her, I apologize for not handling it the way you. Matt, you could bring a couple drinks.
What kind of drink?
What you got? The
shots.
Yeah, and some water.
Water.
Yeah, water. You want water?
Yeah, I'll take water.
Yeah, 2 waters.
Like, so she, you know, because I didn't handle it the way she wanted me to. Mm-hmm. And at that time, I understand. I'm telling her, like, I understand your feelings. I know you looking at me. How you looking at me for not telling you? I get it. Be mad at me. I understand that. But the whole time, I'm thinking about this nigga. You know what I'm saying? Thank you. So my mind was really, and I told her, like, yo, stop entertaining it because 2 things is going to happen. I'm going, you know what I mean? And he's going to be dirt fertilizer. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, it's like, I'm not going to go there because at the end of the day. So basically, she broke up with you now, not to be on no funny dunny shit. Mm-hmm. How you know she could give him a shot while y'all wasn't together? No. Because he got his own family, bro. So he did all of that to destroy your shit and act like he was wanting your girl or just trying to break y'all up? He made a fake gram acting like a female, giving her, I'll show you the text message, bro. I don't think we should go into all of that. See, I was so intrigued to find out the story behind this song, but now that you told me the story, I really didn't want to know the story. You said that. You said it. Yeah, so I was like, that shit is some real soap opera shit that, and the thing is, it's like, I feel like this, you can't break a high vibrational person, bro. I don't care how much, whatever, like, you just can't, bro. You can't go out. So you still around this woman because y'all have a child together? Yeah, we got 2. I got a 1-year-old son and my daughter's 7. Oh, okay. All right. So y'all got 2 kids. Right now, we cool right now. We cool. We ain't beefing. So how long has it been since y'all haven't been together? I mean, she just recently split up with me, like, I guess like the whole year of 2021. She just like, I ain't fucking with you. And y'all really, so far. We was in the crib, it was like strangers, bro, just word. But I'm not knowing why. I'm like, why you acting weird? You know what I mean? Like, why? Like, and then I guess like the end of 2022, she was like, yo, like, I'm done.
Damn.
I can't do this no more.
So for 2023, y'all haven't been together at all. But it's
As far as like a
4
relationship,
months.
no.
This we in the 4th month right now. This is the beginning. Oh yeah, I didn't even say it in the beginning of the show. This is the beginning of the 2nd quarter. This is the top of the 2nd quarter. You know what I'm saying? I like how you put that basketball thing in it. That was dope. The beginning of the 2nd quarter, like it's April 2nd. April Fool's Day was yesterday. All you people that got April Fool, you know what I'm saying? It was yesterday, it was the day. So 4 months in, or 3 months so far, y'all haven't been together, right? You come on the show, I play this song. Does that bring up any type of like emotional, like heartache towards you from, you know what I'm saying, this song? Because you said you about to just dead the whole song. When I think you should just take that motherfucker off and
honestly, bro,
do 2 verses.
Honestly, bro, I don't let nobody live rent free in my mind. So I don't feel like anything about it.
So if you took him off that record and you did it yourself, would that song still have that same sentimental value?
I mean, it would, but it's like, and honestly, and I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I'm not gonna say no names. And I put the record out. A lot of people jumped in my DM and was like, yo, your verse is hot. He need to come over. So me and I kept saying,
you'll be doing what the fans already was asking for.
I kept saying like, nah, that's my man. Like, you know, like,
yeah,
nah. Because
yeah.
that's how I'm like, yeah, that's my
nice.
man.
You are too nice.
Bro, but this is before all of the bullshit had the weird
I'm telling
shit.
you though, like, when I heard that a lot too from people.
Bro,
people that wasn't for me and mad other people was telling me don't fuck with them, and I kept fucking with them because it was loyalty and all that. Yeah, you are too nice.
But nobody knew he was like that, bro.
So what?
But I'm gonna so boom, went to Miami, right? My girl called me. Oh, nigga, you did it. I'm like, what you talking about? She telling me everything she telling me. This nigga was saying, I didn't know it was him at first. I'm like,
she didn't want to say who he was?
She didn't know it was, we didn't know who he was.
The girl.
But the thing is,
the fake page.
Bro, I said, send me the screenshots. Send me the screenshots. And she sent me the
You getting hyped right now? You balling up your
because it's the thing. When she sent me the screenshots, see, I'm not stupid, bro. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, like if you got like somebody that talk, they text how they talk. I know how this nigga talk.
Right.
So he texts how he talk. And the story that he broke down, it was me, him, my brother, and my cousin. But he made it seem like he was a female. It was like he made it seem like it was 4 females talking. So everything he switched everything around.
Man, that nigga's a real. It's a person like that is called something like a. It's not.
He switched everything around. So I'm looking at the text message, bro.
What is that called? A nigga that's like real sociopath or some shit like that, right?
Sociopath, a person that's trying to throw a wrench in, like
yeah.
So, bro,
we call it haters now, but it's like something that somebody goes that deep to destroy something that you love and still be in your face like y'all cool. That nigga's like a sociopath.
But let me tell you this though. So when I got the text messages, looking at it, I said, "Oh shit, it's this nigga."
So what you did after that? You got to talk closer to the mic.
I said, yo, get the fuck out of here. So I said, bet. I said, boom. I said, all right, watch when I get back to New York. So I got back. I got in 5 in the morning. Didn't go to sleep, bro. Went straight to work. First thing in the morning, when I knew he was up, I called him. It was good, bro. He like, yo, what up, bro? I said, my nigga, tell me it wasn't you. He said, did what? I said, bro, it was you that knew my girl direct Instagram, not her business page. You had direct gram. You was messaging her, you was saying this, it's like everything that you knew. And I said, the conversation that we had, me, you, and my brother, you switched everything around. It was you, E, I want to do that, E.
Lions,
bro, you my brother, E. I love you, I want to do that. That'll go against the bro code. See, when you said all of that, I said, yo, my nigga, it was you. I said, I know it was you.
Charlie Walk in the building.
I said, it's you, bro. And right after I said that, he said, hold on, my girl calling me. Whatever, because like him and his girl was in on it. It was in on it. Whatever he
break you and your lady up,
bro. It's really to hurt me.
Yeah, so you
know what I'm saying?
But it worked because the homegirl left you,
right?
So you heard all this shit.
Honestly, my nigga,
keep it 100, nigga.
I'm gonna tell you when it first happened.
That's why I make records like "Go, baby."
See, look.
Like
this, I'm gonna tell you this, bro. Like
keep it 100.
Like me, how can I say it? See, I'll be looking at things like on a spiritual standpoint, right? So I let things get to me, bro. But like when I sit and I meditate and I think by myself, I hit like all my.
GOB 23 was like, damn, fam.
I hit. It's crazy, bro. It's like I hit all my pinnacles of emotions with her, with him.
And you got to see her every day for your life, every day. But whenever you get your kids, you got to deal with her through all that. Son.
It's like I can't let nobody hurt me, bro. I'm gonna lose myself.
Yeah,
I don't want to be in a sunken place. Like some people, they break up with their girl and they've been with them from that long. They sit on that couch all day, every day, and just be looking at TV and just. At the end of the day,
let her know what Lex was good. Let her know Lex. Yo, I want to say something because like this is a big whole relationship thing, and you know, Style by Poverty. You know, I'm always on the show talking about it, but there's always something worse out there. You know what I'm saying? Now, I raised a child for 26 years and found out that it wasn't mine. No. So that's
crazy.
That's crazy, my nigga. So I'm dealing with something mentally that I just have to deal with it, my nigga. Like it's a lot worse. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like homegirl broke up on you on some false pretenses shit. She wanted to break up. It wasn't that shit. Because what you said right now, that was some real slime ball shit from your man. Well, I can understand why you don't want to do the song with him, but her having your 2 children and y'all being together all that time, that shouldn't have broke y'all up. Like,
so I'm gonna tell you this. See,
that shouldn't
have broke us up, but it's prior shit that me and her was going through.
Okay, but that she didn't want to break up with you. That was just the nail in the coffin. Like, it wasn't really that nigga, but he's a bitch ass nigga. But with the same sense of there's people out there that went through worse. Right. I'm saying your shit wasn't bad, but that nigga's a bitch ass nigga, sociopath, and she been wanting to break up with you. So don't let that stop you or demotivate you to do what you doing to get to the top. Because
I'm still bro, like when that happened, I'm still in the trenches, bro. Still,
I know, I see you.
Still.
Definitely.
So at the end of the day, it's like I know. I'm gonna tell you this. I know my purpose, bro.
Okay.
A lot of people just out here just existing. I have a purpose. So at the end of the day, I'm not none of them people that just exist, just box and just walk around.
But I can see how you explain the story. You know what I mean? That is real sentimental to you.
Yeah,
you know
it is. But it's like I won't let it beat me up.
As long as you and your kids' lives, because the only key factor here is you and your baby mom's not together, but you're in your kids' lives, right?
Man.
Well, then there's nothing else to worry about.
Yeah.
Because it was probably meant for you to not fuck with him or her and focused on your success. Right. You'll always be there for your children. She been wanted to break up with you for whatever y'all was going through. He couldn't have came in and really helped anything. But it's good that you figured all of that out because that got both of them out your life for you to focus on what you need to do. You said you had a purpose. Sometimes you got to be selfish when you have these purposes and you tunnel vision to get to where you need to go. So as long as you in your kids' lives and they know they daddy and you there for them, that's all that matters, my nigga. That shit ain't that shit ain't even a story that you want to be choked up about or feel away. He's a sucker. She ain't never want to fuck with you anyway after that, whatever y'all want to do. So fuck it, my nigga. Yeah. See you at the top. Right. You know what I'm saying? You fucking kill that shit with success. You know what I mean? But now that we got that out the way, it's a dope record and everything like that.
Yeah,
but,
got that shit out.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, give me sound effect for that. Give me something for that. Exactly. We happy that shit is out and over with. But I want to say the first time I met you was in the Delancey at a Respect the Grind event, right? And shout out to Delancey because my guy, you know what I'm saying? DJ Price is Right and DJ AV, they DJ there on Fridays. I got to start getting out and seeing you guys more, you know what I'm saying? Because I fucks with y'all. Word up. But the whole Respect the Grind thing, like, is that like a label or are you down with that imprint, stuff like that?
Honestly, as far as paper-wise, no. More like family. I met David L through my cousin, Jay McMillie, from Jersey. Okay. Whatever. Him and D been rocking for like over 20 years plus, whatever. So when Mac started, running with D, that's when I was like, yo, all right. When I met David L, we got cool. Right. And every time he got an event, call me or he text me like, yo, E, I want you on the stage, bro, like you family. So I'm there. Okay. You know what I mean? So like this early 2000 with David L, like right. Been known for a minute.
Matter of fact, you know where I think I did see you before what's that spot on 4th Avenue in Brooklyn when he used to do them clubs over there? Black Lotto used to be in there. Had a
I know
pool
what you're
table
talking
in the
about.
front.
Yeah, I
R.I.P.
forgot the
Black
name.
Lotto.
I forgot the name. I forgot the name of the spot.
Lottery.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I think you was in there too before.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I forgot the name of that spot.
That's actually the club that.
Bless you.
Thank you. Bless you. Yo, that's actually the spot where I got reacquainted with Blue Diaz.
Mhm.
Because for all y'all that don't know, the record Go Baby and Queens Get the Money, AOQGTM. Me and Blue Diaz used to work in Red Lobster together. We always tell the story.
Oh shit.
Since like 2000 and not 2000, from 97. I think 97. I was working in Red Lobster on Queens Boulevard when it was still over
biscuits, them buttery biscuits.
That's when they was them biscuits. Now they some other shits. I don't know what they is now.
Them biscuits slamming.
Yeah. But Blue was the dish guy and I was the fry cook.
Yo, that's funny.
And we both got fired from there. The son that I just told you about, that I said I was raising, that I thought was mine, he was with me the day the motherfucking African dude, Mambe, fired me.
Wow.
I had my son there with me, and the nigga fired me with my son there. He was 2 years old at the time.
Fuck you, Mambe.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Well, actually, sometimes we gotta get fired. We gotta get fired to, you know what I'm saying?
That's right. That's right.
Our purpose. So
that's a fact.
You fired me, so thank you, Mambe. Thank you.
Well, now thank you, Mambe.
Word up. But yeah, so me and Blue, once I got fired, Blue got fired, whatever, we kind of lost contact for all these years. Mm-hmm. And around that time in the 2000s, you know what I'm saying, we got reacquainted.
That's what's up.
It was like, yo, what's up? And you know what I'm saying? It was a good vibe. And look, we making hit records together. So everything is destined to be. You know what I'm saying? Just like that situation with old bitch ass nigga, and then you know what I'm saying, your baby mom's feeding into that. Yeah. It was destined for that to happen. Yeah. Maybe they wasn't supposed to shine with you when it's your time. You know what I'm saying? It's a factor. The main factor is that you in your children's lives, and that's what you need to do. That's it. But so that was the whole situation. That's how you met David L. And then, you know what I'm saying, you work with them. So it's no contractual thing. You just y'all just rocking together.
Well, when me and my cousin was doing the entourage, like the group thing,
right?
You know, we signed to his his management at that time when we was just a group. Me and my cousin, but once we split up, then that contract was. But I'm still rocking with D.
Right. So, what made y'all break up? What was the purpose?
My cousin had to move to North Carolina.
Okay.
I mean,
yeah,
so
once you got to relocate, that'll always do it.
He had to dip out, so I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna keep the ball rolling.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, you're doing a good job, son. You got some good music.
I'm trying.
You got a lot of energy when you perform. We performed at a couple of events together. You know what I'm saying? So I respect the fact that
thank you, bro. I appreciate the
show today.
You got energy too, my brother. You know what I mean?
Word. See, sometimes I'll be forgetting, like when I'm in these events, that some people look at me, the people that know me, they look at me as an artist, but a lot of other people look at me as a podcaster or media and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So I'll be surprising people sometimes when I go to events.
This guy wears many hats.
Right. Like,
dudes
will see me on the podcast, and when I come in, they're like, "Oh, Grindhard TV podcast in the building, boom, boom, boom." But then they'll call me on stage, and the World of Rama comes out.
You set the camera up and you dip off to the side. You see somebody else.
Exactly. That's just what it is. But I love this whole hip hop culture thing. Everything behind it. See, podcasting is like a new thing. Podcasting is new into the hip hop culture, and I like it. You know what I mean? And I'm doing it and I'm happy. Shout out to S.STREET Media family. You know what I mean? Shout out to Vibes. Shout out to Spotify. Shout out to Anchor. Shout out to all of the platforms that I'm on. As far as Grindhard TV, we in our 19th year anniversary. This May is when I first formed Grindhard Productions in 2004. And then Christmas of this year is the first time Grindhard aired in 2004. So this will be going into our 19th year. So for our 20th year anniversary, we probably gonna do something super huge, something like that. But we've been around for a while, man. But I've always done music. I've always been marketing, merchandising, and now videographing, and now podcasting. So
jack of all trades.
Yeah, I done sold all types of vinyls to tapes, to CDs, DVDs, now digital downloads. So I've been around, man. Yeah, I'm a seasoned guy. I mean, shout out to my niece that's on the line too. She's 26 years old. I know her. She was on the Horse Series podcast I mean, the whole series, part 1, she was on the episode with there where we had a little drama and all that, but me and her, we made up. We good. I love you, Dede. You already know what it is. Season 2 is coming with the Hawks basketball season and all that. So check out the whole series 2 that's coming. New video, Go Bay Bay, is on its way too.
Mm-hmm.
But speaking of that record, Go Bay Bay,
let's get into it.
We was no. I want to
yet?
get into it yet. I want to talk to you about it because there's a lot of footage out there of us at Daylight's event.
Okay.
And I was performing the joint, and dudes was really feeling that joint. Like, what you thought? Like, you was right there throwing them kicks.
I mean, what you honestly,
I can understand why you was on some Go Bay Bay shit, throwing them kicks.
I can relate to the record.
Yeah.
It's a fun record. See, this is the thing. That record that you got is a fun record.
Right. But it's
a real record.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, it's like records is not like that no more, bro.
Right.
Everybody hard, everybody. That's a dope record.
Right. Good looking on that.
That's a dope record. It's fun. Like we need that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We need that.
I'm trying to give people music that they feel and that they'll understand and the sentimental value behind it, but it's still a party record. Like you could play some shit at a party where niggas is nice and saucy and they dancing.
Yeah.
While you telling me one of them. And it's not even just a man to a woman. It could be a female to their man, or they a lesbian to her girlfriend, or gay dude. They look, go, baby. Or somebody could be doing something real fly. And they could be like, go, baby. There's so many different,
a relatable record.
You know what I mean?
Relatable.
Yes, there's so many different, meanings or
we missing that.
Way you could. So,
missing that.
But see, that's what I'm out here doing. I'm out here intentionally making records like this. You know what I'm saying? So it's not just an accident.
Right.
When I sit down with a beat, I come up with shit that I know is going to be catchy. It's going to mean something. People is going to take to it.
Right.
And I do that purposely. You know what I mean? That's why I had the guy sing "Go Baby" so many times. Right. Because I wanted people to just keep chanting "Go Baby." That's repetitive.
Yeah.
I knew it. So "Go Baby," and also another double entendre with the record is, I know back in the days it was a record that blew up down south called "Hey Baby."
Right.
So,
Hurricane Chris.
Right. So me having a song "Go Baby" with the "Hey Baby," niggas gonna start mixing it in.
Don't be hanging, bro. You're a smart guy. You're a smart guy.
Like, people gotta understand. I think that's the reason why sometimes some of these industry insiders don't be wanting me in the game, because once I got everybody's attention and a lot of couple dollars behind me, like, I'm unstoppable, bro. Like, niggas can't. And my aggression too is like, it's approachable, but then it's not approachable. If you get what I'm saying. Like, I'm approachable. We can talk, do business, whatever, but don't run down on me. Like, so I think that's one of the reasons why people, you know what I'm saying, don't be really, you know what I mean?
And leave word alone. Just leave him alone.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Shout out King Chopper. You know what I mean? All the people that's on the live and stuff like that. But we here with, you know what I'm saying, ELO, the franchise, and we picked him from Daylight's last event. He do a Tuesday event. It's like R&B Tuesdays or something like that. The Showcase Live joint, you know what I mean? At Amarachi Lounge. It's right there next to the Brooklyn Bridge, right before you go over the Brooklyn Bridge. So artists, if y'all paying attention, whenever y'all see Daylight doing something, and he got a tour coming up, you know what I'm saying, with DJ Weirdy Wolf, you know what I'm saying? Grindhard TV will be a part of that, because we already been doing that. So, you know what I mean? I'm glad that Daylight is just keeping it going and taking Weirdy Wolf out. It's around the city, or you artists could get on and do some things, and y'all get on Grindhard TV podcast, and that's just how it works. So we got you in there doing that, and I noticed that your energy when you performing, like it's like a energy that you have, like the way you move and how you stand, your legs stand far apart, and you just really be having it, just like when we was on the Spectrum TV joint, right? Like the way you perform is a vibe, you know what I'm saying? Like people can tell, like when you blow up, there's going to be a lot of people like emulating you, how you perform.
I mean, you know what it is, bro? I'm gonna tell you this. So it was a guy, right? R.I.P. Gary Miles, right? It's my old manager. He took me around, the producer. I can't remember his name. He did the Busta Rhymes beat. The you really want to party?
Oh, that's son passed away.
Word?
Yeah. Damn, what was
that's crazy, bro. I remember meeting him.
Nah, I know, because the people that I deal with, like Fundamental Productions, the girl Leash, that's in Flowers. She's down with a whole producing team.
That's crazy,
called
bro.
Fundamental. Spider-Man and Freeze, Spider-Man from Spider-Man and Freeze, who did Bell with the Vote Color Me Bad, the dude Quiet Boy, and his name, I can't remember his name, but he was down with them and he passed away.
That's crazy, bro.
You know what I'm saying? So rest in peace to him.
Yeah, he definitely had what's up, bro?
They like just stepped in the building.
He definitely had a conversation with me about what's up, fam?
Well, yeah. Watch the camera and the light. Just go around it. Watch your book bag.
He pretty much told me, he said, what about you is different? So when he said that to me, he said, if I walked inside a record store and I see Biggie, I see Pac, I see Busta Rhymes, and I see Nas, and I see you, what about you is different? He said, do me a favor, find your niche.
So what you're saying, your niche is like your performance style?
Yeah, and it's like, I had to find pretty much like, I'm gonna give y'all a little background on me.
All right.
So pretty much, I don't know if y'all ever heard of Lil Neek and DJ Just.
Yeah.
Like back in the days, the two little rappers, Jenny Jones, those are my little cousins.
Okay.
So back then, when I was writing their records, I was meeting all of these producers, and they pretty much was telling me like, yo, like, because I was stuck like writing for kids. I had to like come out of like I didn't know how. I was like I was a songwriter, you know what I mean? So it's like when I started like writing for myself, like I really had to find my niche.
Shout out Poochie 69. Trinidad is on deck right now. Trinidad,
peace.
What's up?
I couldn't be
What's going on?
I couldn't be the street gangster. Like everybody know me. Like my older brother, he the gangster. You know what I'm saying? Like that ain't me. Like I'm just, you got a hood nigga and a street nigga.
Right.
I know I'm a hood nigga.
Right.
I ain't no street nigga. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, like I learned how to be myself on records. You know what I mean? So it's like whether people accept it or they don't.
I think nowadays though, like we all from the streets, right? Everybody's from the streets, but me, it's hard to leave the streets alone sometimes. So I really try to not promote that. And this is the reason why I make songs with such sentimental values and stuff like that.
Yeah, you have to, bro.
You can't keep rapping about how much you doing shit in the streets so much. Like
a lot of people that rap about it don't do it, bro.
Right. So that's why
it sounds good with punchlines.
Yeah. That's why I try to make songs with sentimental value and things of that sort of topics that people can relate to, because I don't want to be rapping about how I'm shooting down an op and I'm smoking an op in a pack and I'm fucking your bitch and I'm doing all of that. Like I could do that, but I could even do that in like grown up ways. Like I could do it in more of a sentiment because you know, AOQ GTM, I'm saying Queens get the money long time on cash and quarter. Guns go blast. You know what I'm saying? So that's that right there. People would think, oh, this nigga promoting guns. No, I'm actually bigging up a legendary saying in hip hop that a deceased artist passed away. You know what I'm saying? And I know him personally. I have history with this man. The nigga shouted me out on one of his records. It was a diss on a couple records. A lot of people didn't know about it, but the first time he said my name was in that record, Capital P. Like he said a lot of records about me. Like, niggas don't know this.
That's
a lot of these records, hit records that y'all be dancing to, he talking about me and his beef in that shit. But the first time he said my name was in Capital P where he signed to 50. I guess 50 gave niggas like super hard to start saying niggas' names. And I never was really mad about the shit because me and Son had like a really good relationship when we was like 19, 20. That's right around when Shook Ones came out. Juvenile Hell dropped already. And then he was working on the Shook Ones. I was supposed to be on the album, the infamous album and shit. But yeah, son, so that record that's the sentimental value behind that. So that's why I put the whole verse about him, because this is the history that I had with him.
No paying homage,
nothing like that. You know what I mean? I really knew this man. He's really a legend in the game. He started a phrase for the town that I live in rap Queens, get the money. So it's all paying homage to me. I love hip hop culture, so I'm gonna do that. Other niggas want to just be perpetrating a fraud like they so tough and they so hard. It's just like that's not where it really should go. You know what I mean? But what I'm gonna do is we got Daylight in the building now, so we're gonna go into some music,
my boy.
You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna come back with ELO, the franchise, and Daylight. And we're gonna be back with more. This is Grindhard TV podcast. You already know.
That's dope. I like that. Hold up. Franchise.
Like Master P. Shorty got a whole lot of ass for me. Come put it on a nigga, have me fast asleep. You can't help when I see she's a masterpiece. Say, oh God, even if it's little, I'ma do a snack when she does it like that. Get it from the back when I throw it in the middle. Make it say, like Master P. Shorty got a whole lot of ass for me. Come put it on a nigga, have me fast asleep. Can't help when I see she's a masterpiece. Say, oh God, even if it's little, I'ma do a snack when she does it like that. Get it from the back when I throw it in the middle. Yeah, I've been waiting all night just to get a beat. Ain't you the baddest, yeah, my kind of freak. Money all around us got me feeling like me. Trying about nobody chasing. Ain't about the basics. Body on the shit, got a nigga with she a dominatrix. Strutting with a steady ovation. I mean with a bubble. The last talk for us, I ain't never bubble. Me and nigga. Drink Charlie, they got a fiend in the turkey. Always thick thighs. Gotta give a room cause the hips wide. I be in the mood like it's good vibes. She a little body like a fun size. Make him say, like Master P. Shorty got a whole lot of ass to me. Come put it on a nigga, have me fast asleep. Can't help when I see she's a masterpiece. Say, oh God, even if it's little, I'ma throw a snack when she busts it like that. Get it from the back when I throw it in the middle. Make him say, like Master P. Shorty got a whole lot of ass to me. Come put it on a nigga, have me fast asleep. Can't help when I see she's a masterpiece. Say, oh God, even if it's little, I'ma throw a snack when she busts it like that. Get it from the back when I throw it in the middle. Make him say, how you throwing that thing girl around? Don't make no sense. I can only imagine how you break your back when on the dig. We can freak in the car, nobody know what we doing behind the scenes. This is Star Power, baby. Welcome to the motherfucking main event. Yeah, know that. Got a tracker on the booty like a low jack. Don't need for a suit, already know when she moving it. I be keeping it clean for me to throw at. The body is banging, baby. You curvy, hold it sturdy. Sporting those jeans like a jersey, you know you worthy. Whatever you want to do, I'm with it, no limit. Hopping in the pins and we pushing off in it. Like Master P. Shorty got a whole lot of ass to me. Come put it on a nigga, have me fast asleep. Can't help when I say she's a masterpiece. Say, oh God, even if it's little, I'ma throw a snack when she busts it like that. Get it from the back when I throw it in the middle. Make him say, like Master P. Shorty got a whole lot of ass to me. Come put it on a nigga, have me fast asleep. Can't help when I say she's a masterpiece. Say, oh God, even if it's little, I'ma throw a snack when she busts it like that. Get it from the back when I throw it in the middle. Make him say, yes. Dedicated to the monsters out there, man. Get it lit. Let's go. Running, we go up the sack of pesos. In these streets, 24/7 days a week. Ducking and dodging the bitch trying to lay low. We so off the back, gotta get it by any means. With the punch in the clock on 15 guys. Making the block out of them like summers. Oh yeah. I be on the strip until that's on the rise. You know how that go. Take no days off of the start, call us team no sleep. When we hustle, we go team no sleep. Yeah. When we hustle, no. We go team no sleep. No, team no sleep. Yeah. What's that? We go team no sleep. I'm glad as a kite and new heights, I'm not coming down. Get your weight up, like your back, like it's protein. You loud in this room, me and my team don't make a sound. We sticking in move like a box with wrong weed. Okay, with a punch in the clock, I'm bitching the lines. Making the block out of dinner like summers. Oh yeah, that's right. I be on the strip until that's on the rise. Take no days off with the squad, call us team no sleep. Ooh, team no sleep, yeah. You get that bag. Team no sleep. Fill up like 24 hours. Hustle hard is an understatement. Putting overtime on this ghetto page. Speak the D's, the G code is sacred. When I make
make the block hotter than frying bacon. You know, underrated, unappreciated, but I'm built and destined to become the greatest. Deadly weapon on this mic, I'm flaming. My competition is crack surveillance. Order protection with my reflection, spit in the direction. Yo, fold up. To hate, I'm receptive. My paper still stretching. I'm cooking like breakfast, no accidents. My shit on the block, I'm sizzling hot. Pull a fire department to cool me on out. You think she a dot? I'll tingle a spot. All in the clock, she give me no sleep, yeah. No sleep.
That dude is crazy.
No sleep, yeah.
That nigga's rock star. So I was really scared this guy for putting that gate off. Like, oh, that dude is really I'm gonna start hanging out with y'all.
Nick.
Yeah.
Right.
You already know what it is. It's your boy Will the Rhymer. We here at Grindhard TV podcast. We got Elo the franchise.
Yes, sir, Ski.
And our new guest that just came in the building.
Daylight.
For Daylight. STREET on Instagram. Motherfucker, if you ain't know. You know what I mean? So Daylight, what's goody, my guy?
Oh man.
You know what I'm saying? You here, man.
Everything, you know,
See,
regular
no
Denver, man.
sleep. Yo, it seems like you really don't get no sleep.
And not, well, you know, story of my life, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's hard for me to sleep anyway because I just be having too much going on.
But isn't that what it needs to be done to make it nowadays? Like,
of course,
we're all our own artist development companies.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
Like
right.
as we grind in to get to the top, this is artist development for us.
Right.
To where we know what to do and know how to react, and know what to do, and type of relationships to build, and what fights not to get into, and different things like that.
Right.
That's the artist development that we have now as independent people. But I see you, man, that you're doing a lot. You're not only just doing events, you're not only an artist, you also, you know what I'm saying, doing live performances in the city.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like you out here, man. You feel me? You out here, bro. Like, and the models that's in your videos and stuff too. Like,
Because he is singer, bro. The singer. They get the sexy models. They get the sexy models.
Y'all get all the damn girls.
Now, everybody is watching the live. I'm gonna go watch that video.
That song is fire though, man.
I appreciate you. I mean, you know, like that the record. You know, it's a couple years old, just to be honest with you.
It's new to millions of people,
right?
Bro. It's still new.
I feel like you may hear the record, and a lot of people may feel like, oh, this nigga talking about some drugs. Partial of it, don't get me wrong. It comes along with the territory. I have a history of it, but it's not all about that. I like Team No Sleep is for the hustlers. See, you got hustlers and you got niggas that just sell drugs. Like, right along.
But you hustling like whether you got drugs in the mix of. Sometimes dudes got to make money to fund their shit.
We have an R&B drug dealer.
Right. No. I'm saying he's dealing R&B music.
Right. But that's it. Like, I don't sell drugs no more.
Right.
No more music
is drugs. No more.
There you go. And that's
I like that. Drugs. Music is drugs now.
Every time we went somewhere, I've done a lot of live events. Me and DJ Wadey Wolf. Shout out to my DJ Wadey Wolf. He out here working hard.
Okay.
And every time we somewhere, Daylight pull up because he always out there. He's always there. Y'all never there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Every time he gets on and he starts singing, the girls always be on him.
That's why he get them in the video.
As soon as he don't only just do like his own stuff, he do covers. So he'll do like a cover of, you know what I mean, some old joint and kill that shit.
Something sexy.
And these girls will be on him, man.
And that's why they're in the video.
Is that how you get all these females to come and be at the events?
Yeah.
Because you always seem to have a lot of female performers at your events.
I mean, I can't, you know, it plays a small part of it.
They be coming over and like, oh, your singing is so good. But then they really be on him. So he's like, yo, a lot of
know what he be doing. Come on,
So,
you ain't low with it.
But you know, it plays a small part of it. But then it's all like a part of just like the grind and, you know what I mean, marketing and just getting my shit, you know,
flyers, like, you know what I'm saying,
yeah.
word of mouth, like a lot of different things.
But it's a fact that once you start singing, them girls be
You see,
bringing.
trying to be all modest and all that. Yeah, you know.
Y'all gonna hear him sing something later because we gonna do a little cipher. He ain't coming here to not sing in the lobby. You know, you got something. You got something. Wow. So yo, like, what's next for you? Like, cause you got so much shit going on. Like, how are you really trying to put it together? I wanted to talk about the tour and everything you put together, but I wanted you to come so you could say more about it. So speak on that.
Okay, we got the 5-city, it's the 5-state Empire tour. You know what I mean? Where we're gonna be doing a mixture of like performances inside and outside. Philly and Brooklyn will be indoor events, and Atlantic City, Times Square and Coney Island to be outdoor event. And then like I'm gonna like I was telling you before, I want to add the podcast situation involved. You know, get the artists on your podcast on your station, and keep it in the family type shit. I just feel like, you know, because we all coming up together, man. And like whoever, my thing is this, whatever artists jump on the situation, like
it's gonna be exposure regardless. Like so artists that don't want to invest in themselves and be a part of it, then that's on you. Okay, that's fine. But when you see motherfuckers performing like excessively, footage being filmed and rebroadcast on the multiple platforms, and you're not part of it, that's just gonna be on you.
Yeah, you're looking crazy. Like, damn,
it is what I just said. That us now, we're all artist development in this game now. So if we can do things to get our acknowledgement up for the people and bring other artists up to get some exposure as well, then yo, be a part of it. But don't just think you're gonna see a motherfucker and be like, yo, I want to get down and then that's it. No. It's expenses that have to be paid. And, you know what it is. You know what I'm saying?
But to piggyback off what you just said about the artist, we are own artist development.
Right.
I feel like that starts with a hard work ethic. You know what I mean? You have to be that artist that has a genuine hard work ethic, right? And then you got to be that artist that's receptive to listening too. For me, like, and if we in the same like circle, you know what I mean? And you give me advice, you give him advice, boom. You give me advice, I give you advice, blah, blah, boom. We all work together collectively, put our egos aside. It's like we're helping each other build and develop. You understand what I'm saying? It's like if we do it right together, like
when
exactly. When we do it
all of that.
Right.
Once the song is completed.
There you go. And when we do the record together, like boom, it's gonna be like, yo, son, try this. It's like, you know, I'm a creative dude, so in the studio it's so easy. Like if you write the record, if you write the chorus, I write. It doesn't matter. You understand what I'm saying?
Well, I trust your choruses.
Yeah.
So I don't like everybody can't write a chorus because there's some records that people want me to get on. No shade. I don't like certain choruses. You know
He's not saying no names.
You know what I mean? Shout out to my niggas, but that record I don't like the chorus, but I'm gonna get on it anyway because it's a team.
Yeah.
But yo, some hooks. Dope. And when we was in the car, when we was coming back from that show, you know what I'm saying? Just your harmonizing and your vibing the way you was, like, I was impressed. But I've been impressed by you and your voice because you've been on a show a long time ago when it was called something else.
Right.
Exactly. You know what I mean? But I'm looking forward to coming to the dates of that show. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of things going on too, so I'm gonna try to make everyone. But if I can't, you know what I'm saying? Shout out DJ Waddy Wolf and all that.
Yeah, shout out to DJ Waddy Wolf.
So let's get to the joint you just did at Amarachi Lounge. You know what I'm saying? Tell everybody the real name because I was saying the R&B showcase thing. Like, tell them what you call it.
Soundcheck Live Open Mic Tuesdays. You know what I mean? We just did it, and the homie Elo, you know,
he was the chosen one.
No,
definitely one of the chosen ones selected on this podcast. So this is something that I'm trying to develop for artists in the future. Like every event, like you have to contribute into opening doors for like artists that are talented. Like we can't just be at these showcases, open mics, whatever you want to put together and just put niggas on the platform just to collect money. For me, it's not all about the money.
Man, put the clap on that.
For me, it's not just all about the money. It's really about the grind, and it's about the dedication and the ambition from each one of these artists. And world, you can identify with this. Like you would know who the hungry, talented artists are and who's not.
When you told me, yo, Elo, I already knew because I see him so much.
Right.
And then there was a lot of other artists that was there that I didn't know at all.
Right.
I didn't know who they were.
Yeah.
Then it was one artist that was there that was like really like upset or whatever because they got there late, but they had to work and everything like that.
Yeah.
So I understand that too as well. You gotta put your phone on silent.
Yeah.
See, he's so busy, his joint just keep going crazy. You know what I'm saying? His phone goes, all you gotta do is put it on silent. That's it. They could call all day as long as it's just, you know what I'm saying, not ring. Word. But
so my joint. Yeah, I got my joint on.
Put it on silent. That's
what's
all.
that? Do not disturb. Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
Yeah, please forgive me, viewers. Please forgive me.
It's all good. It's all good. You know what I mean? I know you're a busy man, bro. You just came from grinding to come here.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? So, but I'm saying this is what it takes, and I love that about the business now. That independently, you have to be your own financier and your own street team and your own social media marketing, unless you got the money to pay people to do it for you.
Right.
And that's all good too, because like when you said, in the same breath, it's a double entendre. It's not always about the money, but to make it, it's about the money.
It's about Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's a double entendre.
Right.
But because I ain't gonna front, I be wanting to pay people to do mad shit for me. You think I would want to be at these events and having to film too and perform,
and edit and all of that stuff. Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Pay a team, they do.
Yeah.
I could be there chilling at the bar, fucking around all day.
The
cameraman is making sure he getting that shit. The other host is making sure they getting all the interviews. And in between there, social media and everything about that. So I mean, as long as you got the bread, you could get almost anything done that you want to. But when you don't, you have to use your grind ethic and your resources to make it happen. So this is artist development, man.
That's what I was doing before I started downloading all these apps. I was going to Fiverr.
Okay.
Like you'll get the videos and like they edit your videos for like $5 or something like that. Like Fiverr.com.
Telling me about that. The Bozo was telling me about that the last time we went into the other room.
Fiverr, bro. You can say you about to shoot a video. You got the right camera. You do all the footage. Fiverr.com, and you send all your stuff, bro, and they will edit the hell out of your
How
video.
would they know your storyline? What you want?
You gotta tell them.
Oh,
you gotta tell them.
Yo, thank you.
Yeah, Fiverr. Fiverr.com. It's Fiverr or something like that, like Fiverr.com. Yeah.
Word, I might holler at them to do
hell yeah.
Yo baby video. I got all the footage. And I don't feel like editing shit. Like honestly. Word, I got a video on my timeline right now. Shout out Retro and KD. I'm editing their video. I shot it in the phone. Another thing, I shoot videos too. I shoot videos.
But the thing is too,
and
you gotta like scroll down. You gotta find the right guy. Like you know what I mean? Like to find I like his work right here. Let me.
I'm definitely gonna do that. I'm definitely gonna go through and see people's work before I, you know what I mean, do anything.
Fiverr.com.
I need like an editor. If I could pay a dude to be like, oh, yo, put this together and send him like the storyline of how I want it.
Yeah.
Fiverr.com. See, that's what I like when you tell somebody something and they get it done on the first try. Just like this logo. This logo is everywhere. You know what I mean? The guy who I told to do this, shout out Sam, man. This is what I told him. And he made it the first time. There was no bring it back or nothing. Throughout the years, we changed the earring. The earring now says TV. In the beginning, it was production. The earring said production, but then we changed it to a diamond earring saying TV. You see it? Is it?
That's hard. To get detail throughout the whole, like in the hair, all that.
But so that's what I like. So this Fiverr shit, y'all see, y'all artists, man, y'all paying attention. People come on the show and they give y'all like jewels that you can use, because a lot of guys out here, they got a camera but they don't know how to edit or have the editing software.
But you know what I started doing too, like like people used to cut my ass because I had an old ass a Samsung Galaxy S8. They're like, yo, man, get rid of that fucking phone, bro.
I got this phone right here. It's a Galaxy 9.
See, but look, I had an S8. Like that's the camera. This shit was trash.
That was like,
so when I jumped to an iPhone,
so you went all the way to a whole another brand of phone.
Yeah, I left. I got up out of there. I was out of there, right?
Go, baby.
What I did was I started looking up the top editing apps. So that's when I found out about Leap. What's this called? I'm going to tell you right. Leap. Video Leap.
Yeah, I heard of
like a whole bunch of other videos. And honestly, bro, I bought me a gimbal.
Okay.
And I like my behind the scene. Everything myself. I go right to YouTube. I watch the little tutorial, maybe like 5-10 minutes. Like, all right, boom. That's it. I do everything myself, bro.
And see, that's what it takes. This is some of the things that it takes to make it. You have to do your research, and If you got to do it yourself, if you ain't got the money, then you do it yourself.
Yeah.
Or even if you got the money, you do extensive studying on it. You'll be an expert at it. And that's just what it is. Honestly, see, I'm gonna give motherfuckers another jewel right now. I'm gonna put y'all niggas on to some shit right now. All of y'all motherfuckers going to college for communications and all of that. You know what I think y'all should do? Aside from studying on YouTube, y'all need to go to all of the public access channels. Let me put the camera on me right here so y'all can see this. Y'all need to go to all of like MNN in Manhattan, QPTV in Queens, and Brick Arts. They got Can TV in Staten Island, and in Bronx is BronxNet. Go to any one of those, or even 2 or 3 of them. And some of them are high. They like built over their organization like superbly. They are 100% production studios in these places. And they will give you a slot on TV and let you take a class on how to do everything it takes to run a production, edit, use cameras, use editing software, set up a whole scenery, lighting. Yo, and he's free, but some of these classes be like $50, you know what I'm saying? $25. It ain't nothing. Y'all spending all this money on these college courses when you can learn that trade in these places. And some of these places, like he said, you get it for free because you live in that borough. But even some of the classes that's just like for $50, and there be two-hour classes. So you're getting 4 hours of training for like $40, right? You do a 2-hour class one day and a 2-hour class the next day, like a real college course. And they'll give you the equipment for you to go out and practice with it, then give you a channel that's on subscription TV to air it on.
And a room to edit it in.
And a room to edit it in, and a whole studio production to use it if your show consists of that. Yo, y'all wasting your money with that college shit. Because just like mechanic and all of that is a profession, videography is a
self-taught. Self-taught, bro.
It's a trade.
Yeah.
Videography and photography and learning how to run a studio, that's a trade. And since the TV and movie business is so booming, I think you guys need to really learn how to do this shit. Podcasting, everything in media is like, it's a win-win situation if you doing what you're doing and you're doing it right. So listen, I'm not telling you not to go to college, but I'm telling you not to go to college. You know what I'm saying? Get a trade. I don't know who it was. I think it was, what's the dude, Kumar? I seen some posts with Kumar on there, and he said, black people, y'all better start spending y'all money on all of these colleges because y'all need to learn a trade. Right. He said, with all of this AI shit going on,
so
whatever
Umar Johnson.
Right, Umar Johnson, he said, whatever all of this AI shit that they could use to do, they're going to cut out workers.
Yeah, that's a
Only
fact.
people that's trades, they're going to need people to do. And that's what you need to learn.
Dr. Umar Johnson,
and videography is like one of the next elements of hip hop culture.
Yeah, that's a fact.
If you learn this is a $1 trillion industry. There's some way you could get a slice of that. Knowing how to work a camera, knowing how to run a production set, knowing how to work the boards, knowing how to even like market, social media stuff. Like they teach you all of this shit for pennies on the dollar. I'm giving y'all jewels right now. Y'all just choose to use it or not. I'm telling you, choose to use it or not. But we here right now with Elo the franchise and Daylight. You know what I mean? Get more into them, but you dropped a lot of jewels on y'all stuff like that. So Daylight, I want you to keep telling people a little bit more about the tour that you got coming up, because that's coming up soon. We already in April. This is the beginning of the second quarter. You know what I'm saying? May is coming up. You know this is my time of the year. Tourist season in the fucking building. You know what I mean? Shout out to Aries too, because you know what I'm saying? My son and stepson is Aries. They got the 4th and the 15th. And my Uncle Donald, rest in peace, his birthday coming up too. Rest in peace up in heaven. You know what I mean? Love you, my God. All of you. You know what I mean? But Daylight, I want you to let everybody know what's up with this tour, give them more details so they can understand when they watch this podcast with y'all on it, they know what to do.
Yeah, well, definitely, if any artist that wants to be a part of the tour, you can definitely DM me. We're gonna have a couple of things involved. I plan on bringing out some A&Rs from the labels. I'm looking on booking a major DJ, hopefully from Power 105, Could be Sus One, could be Self, could be who. I don't know. We'll figure it out.
We was just on the
See
show
who's
before you
available.
pulled up. We was saying how Hot Rod is heating up right now out here.
Yeah,
And you
be Hot
know
Rod.
Hot Rod.
Yeah, that's my guy.
That's your guy.
Yeah, shout
I'm
out to
saying
DJ
Hot
Hot
Rod is
Rod,
still
man.
connected to the streets.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Like he's definitely getting his just due. And
Mhm.
they're shouting him out like crazy on the radio. Shout out to DJ Hot Rod.
Yeah.
Now, with that being said, he's still definitely on the ground level with the artists.
Yeah.
And still like
And that's
tuned in.
Front line with the artists too.
Yeah, so
Right.
now
Front line.
he's gonna be like a major guy that they
Yeah.
you see how they always book Drewski and
Right.
the guys because they know they're up there.
Yeah.
They want to bring them down to
Yeah.
the underground. Hot Rod is still connected to the
Exactly.
underground.
That is a fact.
He's still considered the guy that's still with the
Yeah.
streets.
Right.
He's the link.
Yes,
He's the link.
yes.
He's the link.
So Hot Rod, if you listening or you will hear this, you are definitely a gatekeeper from the industry and the streets and independence.
Absolutely.
People
That's a
fuck
fact.
with you hard, just so
Yeah.
you know that. So salute to all of the success you got and
Mhm.
everything you got going on and coming up, but you still on the grass level. So if any executive is looking at anybody, fuck with that nigga Hot Rod because he still got the
Absolutely,
streets. Like the people still fuck
That's a
with him.
fact.
Mhm.
People not looking at him right now as of yet as somebody that's untouchable. They still look at him as he's somebody in the streets that I could see.
Right.
He'll be at these events. He'll
Yeah.
be doing these open mics and shit like that where he's shouting out grassroots talent and finding people that he can put in better situations. So I definitely see Hot Rod as like the next DJ that's coming up in the game. You know what I'm saying? So back to what you were saying about getting certain DJs for your events and stuff like that.
Yeah, we're gonna figure that out. Just to give the artists a rundown, they'll be getting 10 minutes in each city to perform.
That's a nice little set.
Right. Yeah. And also, like depending, it really all depends because I've done these tour things before. It all depends on the artist and what they're looking for. Like if they want to travel with us, we will be renting out a Sprinter. Like could be a 10 passenger, 15 passenger, depending on how many artists want to get involved. So we're going to be traveling to Philly in the Sprinter. We'll be doing the Airbnb in Philly.
I love going to Philly.
I got artists coming from Atlanta, from Missouri, possibly Texas.
Shout out
Florida.
Glockaway Radio out in Philly. You know what I'm saying? It's a couple of spots. Shout out my dude DJ Duke live out in Baltimore. You know what I'm saying? It's a couple of podcasts and radio stations and events that's going on. The Windsor is another spot we'll hit up in Baltimore. They do stuff like all week long with DJ Duke. And everybody over there, you know what I mean? So it's a lot of things going on, man. Like we already got shout out Westchester Community College out there, you know what I'm saying? They radio show, they FM station. Shout out my dude, what's Stony Brook Radio, you know what I'm saying? WUSB, my dude Cut Supreme. So we got different radio station promo tours and different shows, dates people could hit up. So it's a lot going on, man. You know what I mean? So, you know, let you finish, Daylight.
Nah.
Good, bro. To let people know that it's a lot of, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, and it's getting warm too. So everybody, if you're getting your merch together, make sure y'all getting your shirts done. Them just be ready already, really. Right. You still got a little bit of time to get them done and get them out there. So if you want to get on this tour, when you hit up these different cities, you could either hit certain people off with shirts or sell them or do whatever you got to do, but get your merch together. You know what I mean?
And for the indoor shows, there'll be like each artist to get 10 free tickets to bring supporters. Like if you want to sell your tickets, give them away for free. That's on you.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like so, it'd be a package worth like making an investment in. You know what I mean? And trust me, like we turn up, man. And like World was basically saying, to make a long story short, it's gonna be a hot summer, y'all. So so dress accordingly. Niggas gonna be outside all summer, man.
Word. We definitely lit this summer. I ain't gonna hold you like this. This is kind of like why I'm happy that Daylight's up here because we've been doing a lot of stuff together as well. You know what I'm saying? We DJ Weddy Wolf, you know what I'm saying? Like we ready to go.
Yeah, man.
Everybody that needed an event done or whatever like that, I'm actually doing bookings for DJ Weddy Wolf too. So if y'all need a DJ to DJ something for y'all outside somewhere or even inside, he's gonna come with the whole system. He'll even come with the fucking big screen TVs outside. Y'all can have a Street Fighter tournament outside while the music is blasting. Like this shit real. So 2023, man, we not playing with y'all, man. For real. So we just told y'all a lot of different things that can be done. If y'all want to book DJ Weddy Wolf, do it. If y'all want to get on the tour, Daylight's tour, you know what I'm saying? We out here, man. Grindhard TV podcast, Grindhard TV's involved with all of that. S.STREET Media, we making it happen. Also, we doing a is it S.STREET Media? Do you want to announce that? The subway thing?
No, but we're doing a 5-year anniversary at the end of this month.
5-year anniversary party.
April 29th.
April 29th is coming up. You know what I'm saying? S.STREET Media 5th anniversary is going to be crazy. Y'all already know they do events damn near every fucking week. It don't be every week, but it be like every week because they're affiliated with so much stuff. So once y'all get on these podcasts, once artists come and get on this podcast, it's about 10 other podcasts you can get on and 10 other events that these other podcasters are doing. So it's just such a big, giant abundance of networking and promotion that artists could get by doing it. So y'all are all y'all own, what I call it? Artist development.
Yeah.
Y'all are all y'all own artist development. You know what I'm saying? Departments. So get in tune, tap in, and get your exposure, my nigga, because you need it. You do. Because if you're putting out music and you just putting it out and you ain't doing nothing with it, it's like 10,000 other artists dropping records every day too.
Piggyback off what you saying. This is a message to all the independent artists out there. I know a lot of y'all know better, but some still don't. Some think that they just gotta have the music, they're gonna be broke. I don't got no money, I just need a deal. Like, listen, I don't care how talented you are. Nobody's giving you a deal without your grind being up, your numbers being up, you consistently working.
Or your father owns the company.
Right. You know, like it's
right. Or your father owns the company.
Stop looking for handouts, man. Like you have to grind yourself. You got to get your money up. You got to be responsible. You got to be disciplined. Like nobody's going to give you nothing in this industry. I don't care how good you think you are. It is what it is. Like you got too much competition out here, man.
Yeah. So basically, niggas got to have bread or somebody that owns the company and to get behind them, because there are a lot of artists out there that is not savvy with all of the stuff we're talking about.
Right.
They're not savvy at all. So they need that where somebody can just invest in them, or they can invest in themselves, or however it may be. You know, because there's a lot of artists that got hooked up due to a relationship that they are with somebody, or their brother being in some, like for instance,
family, but that's different.
So I'm gonna say like Master P and Lil Romeo. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a lot of people that have children, like the Simmons. They eating off of what their fathers and their parents set up for them. You know what I mean? Like the Horse with me. You know what I'm saying? They was able to get extremely amount of promotion through their dad because of what I do and what I'm involved in. So it's always a relationship out there too. So that's another thing. Utilize your relationships and know what you got going on out there. Don't always be burning the bridge so fast. Because I notice a lot of artists and producers and a lot of people, y'all all have egos. We all have egos. We all feel a certain way. We the shit. Some people might have more self-esteem than others. Some people may have low self-esteem or be mentally whatever. Y'all losing that whole mental thing like crazy nowadays. But you know what I mean? Like, know your relationships. Hold on to your relationships if you can. If you know somebody's not meant to be in your life, don't hold on to no toxic shit. But the relationships that you have that is definitely working towards the same goal, then you hold on to them relationships, man, and utilize them. Keep sprinkling that water in them seeds so that plants can grow. So that's how that shit, you know what I'm saying? Real. Shout out the real Spider-Man. Oh yeah. Yo, shout out Spider-Man, man. The real Spider. Yo, this is the one that I was telling you about. Yo, what's the producer's name did Busta Rhymes Put Your Hands Where Your Eyes Can See? Word up. Spider-Man. This guy right here, he's the guy that produced Poison and Color Me Bad.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Spider-Man and Freeze and Full Effect.
Okay. Oh, wow.
Yo, I want you to, and this is the guy that knows the guy that made that.
Yeah.
It was a team together. So what's his name? Type it in on Coming on Alive or something like that. We were just talking about that earlier.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He passed away.
That's nuts, bro.
I can't remember his name.
I just remember he was short. He was like brown skin, like my complexion.
Nah, he gonna say it right now.
Bro.
Busta Rhymes.
He gave me that lecture.
Shamello and Buddha made that joke.
He gave me that lecture, bro.
Yeah.
He gave me that lecture.
But yo, he was a good dude like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Rest in peace, Shamello, man. Word up. That was the dude
he told me, he said, when you start performing, he said, you always look at somebody in the crowd like you're about to snatch them. So when he told me, he said, I said, all right, we'll start doing that. Like it stayed with me, you know what I mean? So and what makes you different? Find your niche as an artist. So I was like, all right.
Yo, Spider, that sound like him? That sound like something he be saying?
Yeah, that's what he told me.
Shout out Ferrari franchise out of the Bronx.
Yeah, that's what he told me.
Yeah. So he told me. Yo, shout out to the big producers and stuff like that. Y'all can also work with these producers too, or you gotta reach out. Shout out Fundamental Productions. You know what I'm saying? That's Spider-Man's him. Choir Boy.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Shout out, rest in peace, Shamello. You know what I mean? Shout out Leash.
That's
Shout out
crazy.
all of them over there at
bro.
Fundamentum. Matter of fact, Malik Got Killed, one of their artists, is going to be on the show in, I think it's 2 weeks.
Is ill.
Yeah, that's a
It's
dope name, bro.
dope. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
His name is
so all right, so that's the tour Daylight, right?
Yeah.
All right, so while the tour, we got everybody's gonna get this exposure through all of the platforms and everything like that. But are you dropping new music aside from what me and you gonna put together?
Oh yeah,
That's me and you know what I mean?
Yeah, you know, I got the Love You Down record. It's gonna come by the summer, man. And then me and my guys, Magic Gold, we got the Survival of the Fittest record. You know what I mean? That's coming soon because we about to do the video. I think sometime in the middle of April. I got so much going on because I know I'm supposed to go to Florida, check out a venue in Orlando.
And how long you gonna be out there for?
Not long. I can't stay long, bro. I got
Like
too much.
3 days.
Like 4 or 5 days. Like you know.
That's a lot. That's a long time. 4 or 5 days.
Yeah.
Nice little time to get some stuff done and have a good time.
Yeah, because I plan on putting something together, like you know, in the Southeast as well, like Charlotte, Spartanburg, South Carolina, Atlanta, Orlando,
you really working,
Tampa, Miami. Yeah.
So these artists, they better understand that, yo, when it's time to go, it's time to go.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like he really putting this tour together. You going and scouting out the spots and different shit like that. So it's real.
This ain't my first go around, man. This is gonna be my 4th tour that I put together. And I've been, I toured with other agencies. I've been to LA, Texas, Arizona.
Tell the people a little bit of your background for all of the new listeners or watchers that may watch this or watching right now, and they may not know about you.
As far as like my history and
in the game.
I was signed before to Rich Nation Entertainment out of Miami, who's distributed by Sony and Universal Music Group. It didn't work out. It is what it is. They had me do a record with Bryson Tiller. Business didn't go so well. It was on my EP, but I couldn't release it as a single, which is what I wanted to do. You know, obviously, you know what I mean? But, you know, things don't always work out the way it's supposed to.
So what happened if you would have, matter of fact, it was a talk about you that your music can be released or played or some shit like that.
Yeah, see, it was a bad business situation with the guy I was signed with, and like the contract got voided due to the fact he got dropped by Sony. So it was like it was really a blessing in disguise because at the end of the day he wasn't doing good business. So I feel like to be completely honest, I signed the contract due to the fact that I knew the man for years, and out of a little desperation, right? Just to be signed, just to, you know what I mean? A brother with money, like, yo, boom. And I know he's going to take care of this because he know how I give it up. My ego got in the way. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
we just spoke about that.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So like, you know, it's all like me, I learned from experiences, and now like I move so accordingly now and with so much structure now is because I've been through a lot.
Right.
You know, I toured with Soul For Real, H-Town and High Five, 2017, 18. Yeah. Okay. We did a small tour, 3-city type joint, nothing crazy. I did Charlotte with him in Raleigh. I didn't do the whole situation, just did those 2 particular cities. And so Jace Farrell, shout out to Jace Farrell from Soul For Real. That's my brother right there, man. Big bro. Like he the Kenny Wayne.
Y'all don't know they old manager?
Heavy D.
Mills.
The rapper Mills.
Nah. They Soul For Real's old manager name is Mills.
Okay.
Stack Paper.
Yeah, nah. I deal with them directly. I met him through another brother. Like, you know what I'm saying? I talk with Jace like on Facebook, Instagram, directly. I don't even deal with the manager.
His real name is Delton Washington.
Oh, copy. Okay.
He used to manage him. I think like back then.
Yeah. I just met them. Honestly, I just met them in like
because 2017. That was like way after the height of their career.
Yeah, right.
He was managing him around that time too.
Oh, it's possible. I wouldn't even be surprised.
That's
so For Real and all of that.
That's my big bro.
Yeah.
My big bro.
So go ahead, finish Sam.
Yeah, Bobby Valentino. I opened up for Bobby in Atlanta. Opened up for Jay Holiday. Shout out to CT from Chicago. That's Crunchy Black from 3 6 Mafia's manager. So like that's big bro right there. Like they booked me for that particular event. This was 2000. April 17th. Was it 2022? No, 2021. Yeah. 2021.
So just like during like the pandemic, you was just out there.
Yeah, we was working. We was
so you really moving still like now.
Yeah. That was 2021, April 17th.
That's what's up. How was that?
Dope.
That was actually that was one of the crazy, like, cause it's not something that I had to pay for, and I was booked for it. So right, like
so they booked you and paid you.
Yeah, and not a lot. All right,
But you still got flown out and all that.
Yeah, exactly. That's all.
That's it. You got booked. You just didn't get paid like a big time artist.
Right.
But they flew you out and paid you, and you performed.
Some change.
So yeah, you got booked, nigga. That's it. That was just
I'll take it.
That shit. Nigga get booked out this bitch. A lot of you niggas ain't getting booked.
Exactly.
Don't even hold. I ain't gonna hold you.
Niggas be doing hole in the wall spots.
Yeah, everything. And I ain't gonna front. I still do some of them shits too. But you know what I mean? Like a lot of niggas ain't getting booked. They're getting flown out.
They getting booked, but not getting money.
Right. Actually, they're booking themselves, which is nothing wrong with that because we talk about how you got to invest in yourself and all of that. You know what I mean? Shout out Stay Focused Junebug. You know what I mean? But real talk, like a lot of artists aren't getting booked and flown out to places and get paid. Whether it's a lot or a little, a lot of artists are not. I mean, that's what all of the artists are out here grinding and working to get to. You know what I'm saying? Yo, Matt, where we at right now with it? You know what I'm saying? Because I definitely want to get something to drink.
25 minutes left.
All right, cool. So we gonna keep this going, shit. You know what I mean? Because I want to go into a music break, another like 5 minutes, and then get some. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna do a little cipher at the end of this because I definitely want to hear y'all on some beats.
On the spot,
well,
man.
You don't freestyle, like you don't got no bars, you don't got no verses. You could just say it. Don't have to be off the top of your head, my guy.
Man.
If you don't, just be like I don't, and I understand.
I don't.
And I'm still gonna put it for you though.
You're gonna put me on the spot, man.
Yeah. But I want to hear Daylight do some shit too. You know what I mean? But Elo, I want to get back to you now.
Okay.
You know what I mean? You already said you don't freestyle and you don't really.
Yeah, I'm more of a songwriter. You know what I mean? Like I used to do all of that back in the days.
Right.
I mean, I got verses, but it's like I focus more on my records. You know what I mean? Like, I mean,
so why don't you perform one of your records then? Like we could put your record on and go hard.
Do that to me, son. You gonna make me work. Like, are you gonna grind hard? You gonna come to grind hard?
Yes,
you gonna grind hard?
I thought you was gonna come here and just get interviewed and I play your music. You don't spit
I got set up.
Like, come on, man. It's trying to set up this show right here. This is an instrumental show to the hip hop community. Like niggas is paying attention.
That's a fact.
You can't set out.
You know what I'm saying? Like niggas is paying attention out this motherfucker.
That's
you want to let these niggas see like, yo, live, I'm Gucci too on the radio.
No,
you know, when you start getting into them stations like Big Boy and Sway, them niggas want you to rap.
Right.
You is not going to be like, I don't do that. No.
Yeah.
You gotta
see, y'all should have told me like, yo, have a verse ready.
I gotta tell you, my nigga.
Have
you
a
gotta
verse
know
ready.
this. Bro, if you
don't go through my shit, let me see what I got.
Bro,
all call outs are mandatory.
Yo, you cannot listen, let me tell you something, Elo. I've been to a lot, like for instance, I just shouted out my nigga Cut Supreme from Stony Brook Radio. That shit is a popular station out there in college, right? You cannot go up there and not rap.
Right.
Like he's gonna cut shit up. He's gonna do some real hip hop shit up there.
Right.
So if that's one of the stops that we're gonna do,
okay. See,
I'll be ready. You gotta do that.
I'll be ready.
So you thought you was just gonna get interviewed today?
Yeah.
You didn't think that you would have to rap just on Grindhard Tv podcast.
See.
You thought that?
He should have sent me what you call that?
No.
Like, yo, bro, this what you gonna do.
Automatically, no.
This guy.
Yo, it's crazy because I was just
you about to have me start looking at verses on my phone.
But you don't read from your phone though, right?
Nah.
Okay, because I ain't gonna front. I was at certain places and I seen dudes pull out their phone and read from their phone while they're on stage doing something. And I'm like,
what? On stage?
Yes. I was like,
nah, bro.
Seriously? Like,
nah.
Is that really what's in now? Oh, I wanted to say something. I'm glad that we brought this up about something that happened before, right? I want to clear some shit up. Last week on the last show, I said that with that whole Troy Ave and Taxstone situation. So I did some more research on it, right? And I was like, yo, he defended his life or whatever. Somebody took his man down and he came out blasting, doing what he got to do. And then he's out here saying, I'm gonna get on the stand and everything like that. But I've been listening to more, you know what I'm saying, podcasts and people talking about it. And they're now saying that he really told because he got caught with guns in the car. Not just the gun that he took from
something else too.
Right. Hold on. I'm
saying it with
they said that it wasn't that he got charged with the murder of his friend, and it wasn't that he took that gun from Taxstone and started shooting it. When they went to the hospital, there was 2 other guns in the car. So they was about to charge him with 3 guns. But once Taxstone snitched on himself, or his man snitched on Taxstone, and they said that was his gun, he wasn't no longer charged for that other gun. So then they knew that he didn't shoot that guy. But at the same time, he still had 2 other guns in the car. And that's one of the reasons why he kind of testified. Because from what Mano said on Angela Yee joint, he said that they walked in there to front on Taxstone. They walked in that.
They pressed him.
They walked in that room and they saying that Troy Ave kind of sicked Banger on him, type shit. Wow. And now he's crying all this victim shit. Like the nigga Mano said it on Angela Lee's podcast. He said, "Yo, they came in there looking for like a world star moment, and it just didn't go that way."
Wow. Yeah.
So.
That's right.
Like with what I'm saying, like, yeah, I get it. You niggas killed your man. They tried to kill you and everything like that. But if you went in there on that type of energy, and it just the tables turned that fast, then yo, you kind of gotta like take responsibility for that. You know what I'm saying? So the fact that you wasn't getting charged with that burner and you wasn't getting charged with that murder, and then you trying to clean yourself up because y'all had 2 blickies in the car, like, come on, man.
That's crazy.
Come on, son. Like, for real. So I wanna clear that up. Like, I'm not cool with that. See, I was cool with the fact that the nigga killed your man and you disarmed him and you was shooting back and all of that. And you said, fuck that, I'm not going to jail for this nigga. But turns out that it's more to the story. You know what I mean? And you was really more gung-ho to testify against them. Like, yeah, your man getting killed and that nigga bucking you in the legs and everything like that. Yeah, that was motivation to say, fuck that, this nigga violated me and my man. But you went in there for that. Right. You went there for that. But you just didn't get what you bargained for. Or you got what you bargained for, I should say. So I'm not with that, Troy Ave. I'm not with that. You know what I'm saying? That was some shit.
They said he was the aggressor.
Exactly.
So that's what kind of changes the dynamic.
Yes.
They said it was like he just was getting like he defended himself. No, they said that they said the dude was in there with the hammer, true indeed. But they said some came as the aggressor.
Yeah. People, there's a lot of people, a lot of places with hammers, and they ain't acting crazy.
And they said after it happened, and now they said, so now what Mano said, that it wasn't about them charging him for the murder. Mm-hmm. They said that wasn't what happened. So I heard the same thing. They said that Troy Ave was the aggressor allegedly.
Right. That wasn't no allegedly.
Which changes the dynamics of a lot of things.
That wasn't allegedly. Mano wasn't lying. He said they came in there to front on Taxstone, and Taxstone had the blicky on him, and he did what he was supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? If a nigga coming to beat you up and jump you, and you got a blicky on you, what the fuck you think I'm gonna do? Honestly.
Facts, yeah.
And I said last week that, you shouldn't be in, if you knew you had to go in there with the blicky, you should have went. Yeah, but at the same time, y'all niggas couldn't have came in there on no aggressive shit thinking that it was gonna be all sweet. And we just gonna beat this nigga up and that's it. Y'all know this is the era of the blickies. Like, niggas is out here with them blickies, son.
That's a fact, yeah.
You gotta know that being in this music game. And Troy Ave, he should know that firsthand from all of the extra powder and coke shit and all the shit he was rapping about before that. Because before the New Pac joint, when it was mainly based around that situation, all of his other rap was drug dealer gangster rap.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I remember I was watching him come up. I was seeing his little shine come up, for real. You know what I mean? But at the same time, you got caught with blickies and you said, oh, fuck it, I'm going to tell what happened because I want to clear myself out there. And then you went in there with the aggression to try to fuck this nigga up because he was, like, trolling you online. So that's not cool. And I wanted to clear that up on this podcast because the last one I was kind of going in and saying like, yo, if a nigga killed my man and shot me, there, hell fucking yeah, I'm gonna blame him. I'll blame at him, and fuck that. I'm not keeping that shit secret. Fuck that nigga. He killed my man and almost shot me. Nah, nigga, fuck out of here with that bullshit. But you went in there as the aggressor, so you wasn't like a civilian that was just there and that shit happened and your man got killed and you got shot. You was in there looking for that shit. So you have to face the consequences of all of your actions. So that's just what that is. I wanted to clear that up because every time I get on the podcast and I give my opinion, which that's what it is, my opinion. You know what I mean? If I hear some more, because there's always 3 sides to every story: his side, your side, and the truth. Yeah. You know what I mean? So I'm starting to hear more shit coming out. And I don't be running behind niggas' cases like some of these podcasters or some of these YouTubers. Some of these niggas will sit up in every hip hop trial and get all of the information they could get about the shit. You know what I'm saying? But it's crazy. Like, I don't do that. So when I hear it, the information, then I'll respond to it. And if I feel like I was wrong about something or I was misinformed, I'll come back and clean it up. But let me get back to my guest for the franchise in Daylight. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
So what's next for you, Elo?
Pretty much I got a record that I'm about to drop. I'm not sure if I'm gonna drop another project, but I'm not gonna say the Start From Scratch project that I got right now is a mixtape, but it's just pretty much me having a lot of stuff on my chest at that time when I was going through that situation. Right. I had to get it off. So
the sucker nigga shit.
Yeah, but it was just everything. The only way I can cope with all of that was going on, how to deal with it, I had to write.
So you got a lot of songs about that situation then?
Nah, just one. I just addressed it one time.
Oh, okay.
But
how much songs is on this project?
Like 12.
Okay, so that's 12. An album.
Yeah, like 12 joints, yeah.
That's not even a mixtape, that's an album because a mixtape would be a lot of songs, remakes of shit, you know, some mixtape shit.
Yeah. So it's probably, you might say like
it's an album. Yeah. Independently, and it's independent beats, like
independent beats,
that you made or you brought from people. So that's an album, nigga. That's original music. Yeah, you got an album out there. So if you calling it a mixtape, that's what you could call it if you want to, but it's an album.
Yeah, pretty much. It's an album.
I mean, looking forward to hearing that, man.
Yeah, no, definitely. Tap the link in my bio, man. It's in there. Start from scratch. Yeah.
The songs we just played, besides the song with the dude, the sucker nigga shit on it.
They on it.
That's on there too?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so it's out there.
Yeah, it's out. I dropped it in November.
Okay.
But I got a new record called Be Okay that I'm about to drop soon. So that's
so that's the 12-song project that you got out right now. That's what you dropped in November. So that's still kind of new because it's only 2 quarters after that. November and now April. Yeah, so you got to be going hard with that right now.
That's why I'm back outside, bro. I just went like when I step out, it just got to make sense to me.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm just not trying. I'm at the point where I'm not just doing anything no more. Right. Yo, bro, pull up tonight. I'm like, no. Like, why? Like, what is that? Like, I'm not just doing that no more, bro. Like, I got kids, bro. Like, I got to work in the morning. Like, you want me to come out and just stand around and look cool? I don't care who I don't care what celebrity at the spot. I don't care about none of that. Yeah. And then I'm not pulling up for that. How's that gonna benefit me just standing there and I'm on Instagram? Like,
right. Nah, you're right. When you get grown,
I'm not doing that, bro. I'm not doing that.
They like, what's your take on that? Because you be having events at on Tuesdays and shit like that.
Come on, dude. Like, just to piggyback over my son, just talking about. We've done that. I think you've been in the building. Like, come on, bro. We've done that. And this is no disrespect to those mainstream artists. You made it. God bless you. You know what I mean? You paved the way for a lot of us independent artists. But at the end of the day, let's be real about this situation. You're not trying to help us, and that's okay. That's all right.
Preach.
That's fine. Right? So with that being said, it should be okay that I don't care to show up to the events that you're going to be at. You know what I'm saying? Respectfully, because it's not going to benefit me. Right. Everybody's in it to have some type of beneficial like situation to get out of it.
You go places to network to meet people. Yeah. So if you go in there and you networking, then fine. Then you want to find the people that you can network with and build relationships with. But if it's just some shit where you just going and spending money just to go,
I'm not doing
you in
the
same field and you spending your money for your shit to pop, then I understand exactly what you're saying.
Yeah, I'm not. That's all. Like,
there's always being strategic marketing and spending your money in the right places.
That's it.
You know what I mean? That's like, all of you motherfucking Instagram people that every time I post something and y'all be like, promoted on this, promoted on that. And then y'all hit me up and y'all be like, oh, I could do your Instagram shit. I could get you a check and all of that on Instagram, the blue check. Like, yo, man, stop it, please.
Nice.
Please, man. I done went through that phase already where I paid for all of that, the fake followers and all that. I went through that. I did it. I'm not gonna say I didn't. I paid for views before. I did all of that to know that it don't work.
Yeah.
It don't work for me. I don't. So don't, please, if y'all listening and y'all pay attention to my podcast, people that be listening, stop hitting me up with that. Because I'm not going to do it.
Hating that shit,
you know what I mean? Like, I know what it's like to have, you know what I'm saying, your followers go up excessively and you still not getting no likes.
Right.
Like, I know what it's about. So don't make it seem like that you doing me such a big favor. No matter even if you ask for $5 or $15, making my followers go up crazy to look like I'm really popping, but my likes is on. If I got 300,000 followers and I only got like 15 likes, something ain't adding up.
That's a problem.
Something ain't adding up, son.
That's
And
a
I'm talking about
problem.
on videos that you got from like way back. Them shit should be more than 15 or 18 likes and
That's a
300,000 followers.
That's a fact.
So just stop it, 5.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But that's just what I wanted to say about that. But yeah, they like, go ahead, finish elaborating on what you were saying.
Just basically, that's why the sound check open mic Tuesdays was so important for me to really to just develop our own platform for independent artists to grow as artists. Like, and I noticed something about our independent artists out here in the tri-state area, in our city, whatever. It's like everybody wants to wait till the mainstream guys in the building. And I don't understand how you people don't get it, that these mainstream artists don't give 2 fucks about you. And then another thing that I noticed, because like I told you, I done did the shows with y'all, I've been there. So I'm speaking from experience.
Right.
Another thing I noticed that's so important is like, we do this and we get upset. Listen, if I don't like the way it's going down, I don't blame the promoter. Like, what I do is I look in the mirror and like, yo, listen, you got to do something better for yourself. You got to value you more. This investment is not worth it, right? Because I'm not going to meet these people. They're not going to try to help me. And that is totally fine. Now that I get what it is, they're not going to see me perform. Now that I get what it is, it's cool. That is totally fine. Right. So with that being said, I have to develop my own platform. Artists, we got to, I will respect you more if you set up your own show.
Right.
Okay? Because like, and it's something that I meant to say that Tuesday. Like
say it here, Grindhard TV podcast.
If you was to come up to me and say like, boom, yo, who gonna be there, son? I'd be like, Elo's gonna be there.
Right.
Daylight's gonna be there. World's gonna be there. What you mean?
Right.
You the star.
Right.
I'm the star. He the star too. Now we have to have that mentality. Right. And we got to build it from there.
Right.
Right. That's it. It's all about creativity, y'all. Let's get creative. Let's stop following the trends and create our own trends, man.
You know what? And I'm going to be the devil's advocate on this one, right? Because I've done that multiple times. Go to events where it was nobody there, and I was there performing. Just like sometimes when we do our tours and we go around the city with Weddy Wolf and we go in public, it's not who's going to be there. It's people going to be there. Right. It's people going to be there. But I've also got a little attitude with certain promoters when I come into events and they wait till the main acts get there to put their groups on.
Right.
And me being there, I feel like you said, I got 100% confidence in my music and my artistry and my performing ability. And I feel like the big heads that come into the building, they need to see me perform. Whether they see me outperform them or they just hearing a dope artist from New York that they need to be in tune with, I feel like, nigga, you put me on when them big motherfuckers come in that building so they can see what's representing our city.
Of course.
Because niggas be trying to put their mans on, and niggas be dope, but all of the times that everybody that those artists may not open up the opportunities that another artist would be. Like, for instance, I'm gonna give you a prime example. We was at an event the other day, right? And Blue Diaz was there, and I'm there representing Blue Diaz, and Blue Diaz produced one of my records, and it was a Queens artist there, Capone. Now, me performing that record around this guy, after the event was over, Blue spoke to the guy and was working on trying to give his beats to this guy. So now, it's easier for him to say, yo, that artist you saw performing that killed that shit, that's my track, I did that.
Right.
But if I'm not there really promoting my guy, killing the stage on his production, it's now harder for him to get that guy to get on his beats, which will look good for Blue, because if Blue produced for these bigger artists, now him being a part of the team works out for everybody. Now he's a popping producer. So you got to utilize the relationships that you have. Now, so I understand exactly what you're saying, but in the same double entendre, if you putting these events together, you want to put on your guys, your main guys, around when these guys is around. So it's now easier for you to build a relationship with these dudes. Because it's all a snowball effect for the whole team. So yeah, when I'm at events and there's a headliner there, hell yeah, I want to open up when the headliner's in the building. Y'all need to see this fucking talent. I'm popping out here. And that's how I feel. You know what I'm saying? Like all artists should feel. And I understand that, but every artist, you can't put because a lot of these showcases, they be having 20 artists in these shits. You can't put 20 artists on right when the main event gets there, because the main event don't come there early.
Right.
So everybody's not going to be seen at when the main act is there. But the people that have the relationships, back to what I'm saying, y'all have these relationships, so y'all got to make it happen for everybody in your camp.
Right.
To make artists that didn't open up for the main guys do like Daylight, say, you know what, I'm gonna go start my own shit.
There you go.
So it all works all around the board. There's artists because I was there, and there was artists that was there that came from Chicago or whatever. They felt like they should have opened up for these acts too, but yo, this ain't y'all city. Y'all came to New York to do a show. Y'all got put on. Y'all got put on. And it's just the way the cookie crumbles.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But in your camp, you got niggas that could open up doors for you. You got to strategically do the shit correctly. You know what I'm saying? And you are in that category too, because you put events together. So people be coming around and they be wanting to be on prime time with you too. They be like, yo, they like put me on when such and such is here. So you hear that shit all the time.
Well, if you know, shout out to Mr. Cheeks. That's big bro right there. He actually did my gifted tour in Atlanta summer of July 2021. Yeah. So he was on my tour. So it's like, these are things that I look more into, and don't get me wrong. I plan on putting these things together, but like it's about moving strategically and like smart. You know what I mean? So I feel like at the right time I'll know who to book, and you know what I'm saying. Like if it makes sense, it's gonna go down. Other than that, we're gonna build our platforms up on our own until
like we've been doing.
Right until like the doors open for that, and when it makes sense, trust me, you're gonna hear a lot more about big names coming at our events type shit. So it's cool, man. But either or, like just make sure if you're opening up like for a major artist, and if you have to pay money, just make sure if like you get the slot right before they come on. If that's what you want, if that's what you're looking for, that's cool. That's on you. You know what I mean?
You're basically saying that artists could just tell a promoter, yo, I'm paying this much for you to put me on at this time.
Right. Okay? Yeah. And if it doesn't work that way, then it's not worth spending your bread. It's simple, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I got you. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all of the artists that's paying to invest in yourself. And there's no limit on the cost that it takes for you to get the exposure that you need. You know what I'm saying? Because you gotta like your music better than anyone. You gotta like your talent better than anyone. You got to make people like your shit, but you got to love it.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? You out there performing, you got to make people like your shit. That's the whole purpose of being an artist. You got to make people like your shit. If they ain't going to like it, then you're just putting it out as a hobby. And it's just a hobby thing. But a lot of people that want to make money and eat off this shit, yo, you got to make them like your shit and make them want you. You know what I'm saying? So grind hard. You already know this. I'm here with ELO, the franchise and Daylight. We on Grindhard TV podcast. You know what I'm saying? Should we go into some music and then come back with some bars? I'm seeing something here called The Sunset.
Sunset, yeah.
All right, so we're going to go into some more music and be right back with a little, you know what I mean, a little session. Maybe ELO will get on or something like that. Maybe. I'm just saying maybe. Like, we want to get Daylight on here. Daylight going. You know what I'm saying? But we're going to come back with more. It's Grindhard TV podcast.
My shit. Sunset, it's my shit. It's one of my favorite dances on that project too. That's what this artist named Lakeith Rashad.
Nah, it's not. That one not playing.
Talk to the mic.
1 2 1 2.
1 2.
All right, yeah, hold on. We gotta get some. We gotta get some shit corrected right here. You know what I mean?
1 2 1 2.
Right back to that. Hold up. I'm seeing it. I'm hearing it, but it's.
I can go on my Spotify's up there too.
No, we gonna have to just throw something in real quick.
Okay.
Yo, I just was watching the behind the scenes on your you put up.
You hurt my heart, you break my
That's
soul.
crazy.
Where you be at, I just don't know. Girl, now you gotta go. Baby.
Yo, I felt who sung this?
your ass is fast, but you might be. Yo, telling me it's a hard task, but you
That's what it's looking at on your page.
you love me, my stop clapping. You want me to stop rapping, support me is what you lacking. You hating, I'm not jacking. You playing, I'm all fat. When I tell you to get your shit, my split and get the backing, cause it cracked my style, it blocked my flow. It hurt my heart, it won my soul. I just don't know. Girl, you gotta go, go, baby.
I just watched it while you're talking. That's how we down. It's good.
Go, baby. Go, baby. Go. I don't understand why this girl be trying to play me. This love shit is kind of scary because it kind of drive me crazy. All I do is try to love you, but you mentally betray me. Raise the boy to a man and he wasn't even my baby. Shit, you want some speeches, you take my kindness for weakness because my pocket's the deepest. You inspired me with sweetness, but the sour love got me so sour bud, and I want you out in an hour, bitch. Relationship is a dub. You cracked my style, you blocked my flow. You hurt my heart, you ripped my soul. Where you be at, I just don't know. Girl, now you gotta go, baby. Go, baby. Go, baby. Go, baby. Go, baby. Go, baby. Go. You probably gotta go to type in.
Hold on, we just got something else real quick. Did I play this one? I played this one, right? Yeah.
Hold up. Franchise. Make him say, like Master P. Shorty got a whole lot of ass to me. Come put it on a nigga, have me fast asleep. Can't help when I see it, she's a masterpiece. Say, oh God. Even if it's little, I'ma throw a stack when she bounce it like that. Get it from the back when I throw it in the middle. Make him say, like Master P. Shorty got a whole lot of ass to me. Come put it on a nigga, have me fast asleep. Can't help when I see it, she's a masterpiece. Say, oh God. Even if it's little, I'ma throw a stack when she bounce it like that. Get it from the back when I throw it in the middle. Make them say, yeah. I've been waiting all night just to get a peek. Bet you the baddest shit in my country. Money all around us got me feeling like me. Trying about his body cases. Ain't nothing about the basics. Body on some figure 8 shit. Got a nigga with she a dominatrix. Strutting with a standing ovation. Keep a cute little thing looking mean with a bubble. The ass talk for she don't need no rebuttal. Some ego got me going. I'ma need me another. Drink all and they got me fiending to touch her. Always thighs. They give a room cause the hips wide. I be in the mood like it's good vibes. She a little body like a one size. Make him say, like Master P. Shorty got a whole lot of ass to me. Come put it on a nigga, have me fast asleep. Can't help when I see it, she's a masterpiece. Say, oh God. Even if it's little, I'ma throw a stack when she bounce it like that. Get it from the back when I throw it in the middle. Make him say, like Master P. Shorty got a whole lot of ass to me. Come put it on a nigga, have me fast asleep. Can't help when I see it, she's a masterpiece. Say, oh God. Even if it's little, I'ma throw a stack when she bounce it like that. Get it from the back when I throw it in the middle. Make him say, how you throwing that thing, girl, around? Don't make no sense. I can only imagine how you breaking your back when on the dick. We can freak in the car, nobody know what we doing behind the tent. This is Star Power, baby. Welcome to the motherfucking main event. Yeah, know that. Got a track it on the booty like a low jack. No need for assuming, already know when she moving, and I be keeping it cooler for me to throw at. The body is banging it, you curvy, hold it sturdy. Sporting those jeans like a jersey, you know you worth it. Whatever you want to do, I'm with it, no limit. Hopping in the bins and we pushing off in it. Let me say, like Master P. Shorty got a whole lot of ass to me. Come put it on a nigga, have me fast asleep. Can't help when I see it, she's a masterpiece. Say, oh God. Even if it's little, I'ma throw a stack when she bounce it like that. Get it from the back when I throw it in the middle. Make them say, like Master P. Shorty got a whole lot of ass to me. Come put it on a nigga, have me fast asleep. Can't help when I see it, she's a masterpiece. Say, oh God. Even if it's little, I'ma throw a stack when she bounce it like that. Get it from the back when I throw it in the middle. Make them say, Yeah, oh yeah, that girl has a body that's so divine. And I'm like a squirrel, trying to get in enough quality time. And she with the shit, yeah. Infatuated with my swag. And I'm feeling hers too. Sophisticated about her bag. She's got me saying, can I lick you like my dessert? Yeah, baby, I'm a flirt. And the Hennessy that quench my thirst. Shorty's got flavor. Hey, shorty's got flavor. Hey, shorty's got flavor, flavor, flavor. Shorty's got flavor, flavor, flavor. Shorty's got flavor. Hey, yeah, shorty's got flavor. Hey, shorty's got flavor, flavor, flavor. Shorty's got flavor, flavor, flavor. Caramel sweet, you make me catch a cavity. And she's so fit for a king, deserving of a wedding ring. And that girl can only be my appetite. Like a full course meal. Mama's got no bottles sitting on ice. And she's got me saying, can I lick you like my dessert? Yeah. Forgive me, baby, I'm a flirt. The Hennessy that quench my thirst.
The president of the club is elevated.
Shorty's got flavor. Shorty's got flavor. Shorty's got flavor than an ice cream truck. You know how that goes. Oh yeah, shorty's got flavor, flavor. I'm trying to see what's up. Shorty's got flavor, flavor, flavor. Yeah, she's spicy, feisty. Got flavor like she iced tea. I like her with no iced tea. Fit for a boss like me. Attention, quite 50. That'll be more than like me. One thing we have in common is our time is highly pricey. Oh, and she got her own bands, no wheels and grab. Own bills, carnival and grand. Independent is how she live. Not a bitch, my type of shit. Around all like me on the strip. On the man, on the top, on the kids, but it's like grip like the teeth on the bed. You think you ballin', but she ballin' harder. A bit the script to put the fire clean. She's the author. Call her the chief and set it up. I'm Nino at the Carter. We can be partners in crime. My life can be a part of. Yeah. Shorty's got flavor. Shorty's got flavor, flavor, flavor. Shorty's got flavor, flavor, flavor. Shorty's got flavor. Shorty's got sweet. Shorty's got flavor, flavor, flavor. Shorty's got flavor, flavor, flavor. Yeah.
I think you got your shirt on.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, back up now. We gonna go one more. This is him.
2020.
I just wanna see the sunset. Under the roof, hopping up that grave, she bossy, my girl, the truth. I know she's worth it, and she deserves it. She perfect for me, so I don't mind splurging. Her dozen roses every day, I give it solid times. Nigga ever disrespected, I'm an open fire. Poetry and motion, spoken word with discouragement. Student in the class, school, I just want to love. What makes you sick? What makes you laugh? When I'm moving between your legs, and I get that thing and kiss, I ain't shy, baby. Trying to make you fucking come, baby. Cry, baby. It's no lie, baby. I got no outside, I'm like, you can change it. Like we talking in a different language. Your body's so good to me, it's like I gotta crave it. The way you touch my soul out, I really can't explain it. Nah, I just wanna see the sunset. Don't breeze with you. Tell me what you like that. I know you like that. You like that. Tonight you be my nightcap. Attitude on the shorty cold as an ice pack. Gotta admit it, turn me on and I'm overheating. I've been waiting for the longest drama, you don't need it. The other guy's a coward, yeah, that's a past tense. Guess he didn't know he was in the presence of a bad chick. I ride an apple too late for the time travel. Had to get you out before that nigga trapped you. Look, and you gone, babe. And it's showing, babe. Gotta tell you now, girl, you look so amazing. Love those hips, how they swing when you walking, I swear. Seen a lot of things in life, nothing ever is clear. Captain of the ship, I'm just trying to ride your wave. You say sipping the shots under the shade. Sex on the beach, by the shores rising up. Nothing can divide us when all we got is trust. That's a fact, yo. I just wanna see the sunset. I wanna see the breeze where you go. Tell me what you like that.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Go.
Coasting, I know you like that. When I hit it, you screaming, I know you like that. I'm an addict, feeling, I know you like that. Can be real like I'm dreaming, I know you like that. I know you like that. Yeah, I know you like that. I just wanna see the sunset. I wanna see the breeze where you go.
Yo. So yeah, we just had some dope ass music from ELO. You know what I'm saying? Daylight. Yeah, I ain't forget. Like, come on, I know who's here. You know what I'm saying? I had to play y'all dope records from the guests that's in here. Yo, and I ain't gonna front. Y'all music is very harmonizal. What's the word I'm trying to look for? Harmonizing. Or did I say that?
Harmonizing.
Yeah, it's very, a lot of harmonizing in y'all songs. You know what I'm saying? And I fuck with that. You know what I'm saying? But I don't see where y'all won't make it big because y'all have that music that's ready. You know what I'm saying? And I really believe that those songs right there could fit right in on the radio with everything else that's going on. You know what I'm saying? For both of y'all. You know what I'm saying? So it shouldn't be hard. Like I feel like it's just a little bit more hustling and grinding and building a relationship, and it'll go. You know what I mean? Because like I said, we could get anything done with a couple $, and your buzz is up. You're creating a buzz for yourself and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And that's really all it takes. And then you can make it happen and shit. So you know what I mean? Just give everybody your social medias and stuff like that.
Instagram, Twitter, whatever it is, YouTube. ELO_ the franchise, one word.
The franchise, right?
The franchise, yeah.
The franchise.
Yeah, the franchise, yeah.
Okay, so and where's ELO, the franchise, the name come from?
Ah man, I got that name. My block, right? My old block on Linwood. It was a group of Israelites, right? Okay. My peoples, yeah. So they used to talk to me about Elohim, you know what I mean? I'm like, well, Elohim, you know what I mean? Then they gave me the name from Elohim. Then on top of that, I was play ball. My real name is Ellis. So they like, yo, E man low to the ground. We gonna call you Elo. And I hear what that little, you know what I mean? The Elo is just stuck.
I got you.
And they just Elo, and they got it from like Elohim. And all my Israelite brothers, man. Like, you know what I mean?
Franchise.
Then after me, I added that on myself. Like I threw the franchise on.
It was the franchise kid, but you took
the kid off. I'm a grown ass man. Yeah, I ain't
2 kids.
Grown ass man.
Daddy down.
That's right. Yeah, took the kid off.
All right, so Daylight, like tell everybody like where they can find you at. You know, you already told about your next event. Give them a little lowdown about you real quick.
All right, y'all can find me on Instagram, Daylight DAYLITE _SUMG.
What does SUMG stand for?
Stands for Sauced Up Music Gang.
Okay. But yours is a label. It's not a gang.
Absolutely. Yeah. But
you know the niggas is going through that shit right now.
But when I say gang, like if you we're a musical gang. We're not we're not a gang that's looking to rob you, jump you, shoot you. None of that.
See, I'm not an R&B gangster.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? With that being said.
There you go. Look, he ready. Look.
Oh, with me, shit. Yeah. I'm gonna sing a little something. You know what I mean? I'll do my.
So you don't want the beats?
Yeah. Some good shit. Something.
Wait, I just want to go through something. No?
Oh, this the Blue Jazz catalog.
Yeah. I'm in the jazz tracks.
That shit groovy to the motherfucker. Shout out to Blue.
Yeah, shit fire.
Are we doing this one?
Yeah, I think so.
Think this is the one we're doing.
Wow. Yeah.
Hold on. Let's get the whole joint on that shit real quick.
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
That shit.
Let's hit.
That shit groovy to the motherfucker.
They like World Around them.
Y'all do this.
Y'all
shoot a video for this.
Yeah. We shoot a video for everything.
Yeah.
Let's go,
Yeah, you got to.
Let's go.
That shit groovy.
Yeah.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna sing some acapella. I can rap to it. You know?
Hey, what you do? It's on.
Hey, yeah. Nah, this shit fire. We'll do something like okay. Yeah. Shout out to Blue Diaz. Check. Yeah. Check it out. Bully all about the bags, pop designer tags. Living like a rock star, multiplying cash. Divide the work, subtracting packs, nigga do the math. Equals a lavish lifestyle that started on the ad. Beginnings in the bricks, came up off the curb. Had $1 and a dream and crawled about the dirt. Dust off my shirt and sneakers, call it a dawn cleaner. You see us drip like a wash from the salon of cleaners. And I walk around with no bad blood. Blessings on top of blessings. Those that hate, I hate back love. Through stormy nights, I'm above the clouds to catch that sun. Regrets have none, like yo, how I stretch cash funds, nigga. Been on my grind, I'm solidified. Competition's my state meal, then it's dinner time.
You know, real quick.
Let's get it, you go.
Yo, you hear the Tyrant, you rapping just to go viral. I got the eye of the tiger, I'm only in for the title with nothing less. Boy, I die for my respect. The hottest in the city all the time, I invest. They had a yard by a light year. You waking out a nightmare. Fresh white night gears. Yeah, that's all y'all getting here.
Yeah. Hold up. I want Daylight to do some acapella shit.
Oh, yeah, we got it. All right, this is the shit right here.
You want that boy to sing.
For Daylight.
You want that boy to sing. You want him to sing.
Let's end the show with this.
You want that boy to sing.
Can we get on? Can we get on, girl? I don't need to be rude, but can we get on, girl? And I'ma love you down. Yes, I'ma love you down. I'ma love you down. I'ma love you down. So can we get on, girl? Yeah.
Yeah.
You already know what it is, man.
Yeah.
This is Grindhard TV podcast.
You already said, can we get a room, girl?
Every Sunday, man.
Get a
I know,
room.
ladies. Can you get a room? Shout out to that Airbnb that I got yesterday for the video. You know what I mean? The lady, she was a Pakistani lady, and she was being a little bit aggressive. You know what I mean? I didn't appreciate that, but we got done what we needed to do. So, I ain't gonna front. Y'all niggas need to really check on these Airbnbs out here in the city. A lot of people renting out these nice ass houses to do, you know what I'm saying, to get money, and you can use them joints. And just make sure you look into the criteria of the Airbnb where they be like no parties, no events, and stuff like that.
Yeah, no shoes.
Yeah, they be acting crazy and shit. But yo, we gonna come back next Sunday. You know what I mean? We got some more guests. I'll announce them throughout the week. Shout out to my guests today. You know what I mean? Daylight _SUMG and ELO _ the franchise in the building today.
Mazursky.
You know what I'm saying? Thank y'all for coming. I appreciate y'all.
Thank you.
I already know the tour's coming up with Daylight. It's gonna be crazy. Hit him on the DM. Y'all want to be a part of it? This is Grindhard TV podcast. We out.
Deuces, boy.
Tighter than an ant's ass. Let's go.
It's right on schedule, right?
Oh, no, but it was we good though. You got your hard drive for us?
Sure do.
Yeah, man. Yo,
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck was up with that Spotify shit. That's why I be having a problem with that shit all the time.
that shit
I think it's
crazy.
because I don't re-sign in on my phone.
I
I
mean,
mean, on
my
my shit.
joint crazy. Now you said when you click on one thing, it take you straight to Spotify.
Yeah, when you download stuff to your phone and you try to replay it, it'll be on Spotify. I don't know why.
Crazy, bro.
I don't know why. Shit is crazy, man.
That's the one you work on next, right?
Yeah.